Yes. Let us play
3.
the game.
Let's play the real Super Bowl. Today is us.
The real Super Bowl. Corbusier versus Elfwin.
It's time for the big game. The big
Yeah.
game in question is Torchbearer.
Hell yeah.
Only real nerds play Torchbearer. No, I don't know. No.
Let's gatekeep.
I'm not aware of any other
Gotcha.
the big games happening currently.
Yeah, exactly.
I lost the game this morning.
Oh no!
Why would
don't
you do
this.
that?
Cause I have to bear this pain.
Why would you
What's
bring
going
it
on?
back?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why would you bring it back?
Bring what back? It was always here.
It was not.
Why would you do that?
I certainly have no idea what you're talking about.
It is like a red rash. It's always with you.
Well,
Yeah, you may as well be speaking like Spanish. I have no idea.
Okay.
I can tell you, he's not speaking Spanish because
Nine.
Well,
half
see,
those
I mean, I wouldn't know if he was. Honestly.
I would. He's not.
Well, he's speaking some kind of nonsense, is for sure.
Call me out if I'm speaking in Spanish.
Are you saying Spanish is nonsense?
There's too much inference happening.
It's all Greek to me.
So
Oh.
Greek.
We don't have any Greek players here.
Where's this
so
going right now?
no one to
It's going to
Forward.
session 5. Let's do this. Who wants to deliver the prologue? So right now, Andrew, who's playing Talia, isn't here. He is working.
Yeah. I guess Tyler's hanging up his laundry still, so maybe I'll do it to give him. Unless you want to do it, Tyler, it's your call.
You can do it.
Okay.
I don't think I have any. I'm just logging in right now. I don't think I have any.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll do it while you're
I think you're
getting ready.
exhausted, Tyler.
Yeah. Both me and him are. So
Who's
I think either one of us
exhausted?
should do it, right? Is what I
I'm
was gonna say.
exhausted in real life too. So this is a lot of this is.
It's just
Leading
easy
in.
roleplay. It's easy roleplay.
Yeah. Fair enough. All right. Well, last time we had left off at the cathedral, having accepted a dubious commission to. Oh wait, had we accepted it yet? I don't remember when exactly we changed sessions.
You started with a convinced conflict.
Right, that's right. We started with the convinced conflict. Okay, so what happened is we were convinced to deliver a message to a sister organization in Alderport. A message from the leader of this cathedral. So we decided that we're going to make ready to go and make some preparations to go to Alderport. But of course, that involves finishing up with our business in the area first, and provisioning for what will end up being a long voyage. So we decided, while we waited for Roman to return from whatever misbegotten errand he had sequestered himself doing, we would explore a little bit. And so we went down to the coast by Clifton, picked through some flotsam at the sea's edge, and actually found a very valuable relic of a saint who I have in my I have it in my inventory here. It is the altar of the fingerbone of Elois, Lady of Justice. So it's like an entire altar that has like a fingerbone inside of it, and it is I don't know who this lady is. Being sounds like a human. Anyway, and then after that, we found a cave, but it wasn't a naturally formed cave. A little ways up the coast, it seemed as though it had been carved out for some purpose, and so we struggled our way through the dungeon. We were up to our necks in like water for most of the way until we finally found a dry spot that seemed as though it was almost at the bottom of a well. And we made a couple attempts to get up, but we were unsuccessful. And so we decided that maybe we'd be best served just making camp and like healing some of our injuries because we had been greatly exhausted by our ordeal, and that we'd take a fresh look at it afterwards. And yeah, that's about where we left off, I would say.
Excellent. In clear condition.
I'm no longer exhausted.
You may be cured of exhaustion, but you're not tired of our bullshit just yet.
That said,
Sorry.
now that we're all thoroughly reminded, Roman, what was Roman up to?
Oh man.
So it's probably
How
been
long were
maybe
they there?
probably been a day, and you probably, if you're like out and about on the kind of like the wildlands of anywhere between the cathedral and Clifton, you could probably spot their horses on the cliff side.
Yeah,
And
Clifton's near the water, right?
yeah, that's near the coast. So like
Yeah, near the coast.
over here is kind of like kind of hilly a little bit. But they left their horses kind of like up here, which is maybe a few hours, like
I was gonna say I'm gonna make a character sheet.
like an hour away, and then they made their way into the tunnels, and yeah.
I don't know. I just see my character being like super disappointed about like not getting good treasure from like the woods. And I see him like going off on his own treasure hunt kind of thing and getting lost. And I guess getting near the water and meeting I'm assuming Tyler's friends are still in Clifton, right? They haven't really left.
Oh, his mentor and
Yeah.
his mentor's probably there. Yeah.
Yeah. So I see him like offhandedly, and like I ask him about like secret treasure spots, or just like in the area, and he's just showing me the ways of like boating. I see myself like failing most of it, and then just telling his mentor about more about Kabuzier and how he is, and then just catching their horses like by chance, and seeing like what the heck, why are there horses here, and then following the horses from there.
Okay, that's good. Are you taking like a failed sailor test?
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
I don't know if it's failed. There's only it's
Oh, beginner's luck.
zero.
Beginner's luck. Okay, yeah, you're trying to learn that.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn sailor.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay.
Wait, yeah. Alleviated condition. No conditions for sport attacks nature. Do you have point attacks nature?
I do.
Oh, you do that then.
Oh, I do that instead.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
yeah.
Talking to humans has alleviated some of your woes. Being in the boat of the people.
Okay.
All right. So interesting. You come there and probably,
Like on the top of the, I guess, well.
no, it's the bottom. So the entrance to the thing is like a cave that was probably is a little clearer now. It's maybe only like your shin height because maybe it's at very low tide. You're able to like walk in as they break camp, kind of. I don't know what time of day it was. It'd probably be in the morning because you probably went out. You probably like were doing something and then you like slept on, and then you like in the morning you went with the guy to try sail. And then you like as the day broke, you saw the horses on the cliff, and you're like, "What the heck?" And then a few hours later, you're with them.
I catch up. Okay.
Yeah. So The the flooded tunnel kind of goes out a little bit as the tide goes out. You're able to walk in relatively easy, and you see them breaking camp and kind of staring at this. Particularly, they left their rope at the top where the horses are, leading down. So it kind of like, and when you're like looking around, you see like a cave, so it's easy to follow. And yeah, so you see them like breaking camp and kind of like discussing how to get up into what looks like some sort of like structure / area that's man-made and hidden for a purpose.
Is that a 10 right there?
Yeah, it's a 10-foot and 6-foot.
Okay.
So that you see like a ceiling that's looks like it's been carved, maybe, or it just looks perfectly smooth. Actually, hard to tell if it's carved. To you, this cave looks kind of like completely natural. To most people, it does, but to Ardor Cleancrafter, Master Dwarf, he was able to note that little divots in the thing were actually made by tools and not natural at all. Yeah, so they're discussing how to get in there, and that kind of leads me to ask you guys what your beliefs, instincts, and goals are. So what are your beliefs, instincts, goals? Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
And just remember that Talia had the gold, so there's no gold anymore. Or you'll have to recount the amount if you want to go to town and discuss that. So, Elfwin, you're going first.
My belief, I will oppose those who act against nature at every turn. My creed is that humans can't be trusted to preserve the natural world. My goal is to get the elves to help reclaim the forest. And for instincts, I was thinking about that. I was wondering if I could do a survivalist instinct of some kind, like when making camp, like make sure there's fresh water or something like that.
Yeah, or it's not when making camp, or I guess you could just be like always look for fresh water, because that's the sort of thing you would do in the adventure phase.
Right.
And then if you do say always, you can just make that roll whenever you feel like it.
Right, so if we were going to make camp, I could make that roll so that there would be fresh water when we're in camp, basically?
Yeah, you find like a source of fresh water, and it's up to me if it's like small amount or like an actual source. But
right.
It's you scrounging around trying to locate potable water for, I guess, some amount of people. That. Okay. Yeah. Oh.
Always search for water.
Who's next?
Guess I can go next.
Ardor.
So my belief is that I will never trust an elf. My goal is to find and kill Lundelmingrad, the Elfhang. And my instinct, I was thinking, always, or when in a cave, always search every nook and cranny for treasure.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. Perfect. Does anyone else want to go?
Yeah, I'll go. It's a belief to everyone's help. Creed, rich and powerful deserve nothing from me. Goal, get some swanky treasure. That's still what we're trying to do, right? Instinct, always search for secrets.
Okay, perfect. And that leaves Corbusier.
It's me. My belief is anything worth doing is worth doing in style. My goal is to find better alchemy tools. I want to start making better stuff to get that alchemy up. My instinct is when in camp, practice alchemy, such as making fresh water, small things. Got to work myself up, so I got to his odds against me. And as we were talking, I'm still figuring out my creed. We're on session 5, and I'm very bad at this.
Okay. No, the creed was fine. I believe last time it was something about charity, like basically charity never goes out of style. I think that's fine.
Yeah. Charity, I use the word magnanimity.
Ming Ming Nami, yeah.
Or
I think that's fine.
charity.
You're not trying to get that every time. You'll be lucky to hit that
Yeah.
like once or twice because it needs to be like at the intersection of like your goal or your creed, and it's like you have to role play out which is more important for your character.
Yeah, what if I find alchemy tools, but orphans need them? I can't get their parents' permission. I have to make this judgment call myself.
Exactly. Exactly what that's for.
Alrighty. Alrighty, then. So I'm still exhausted, so I will probably just spend today trying to earn checks. It's
Okay.
going to be a check day.
That being said, I'm going to delete this drawing I did. And
I'll
bring
be
you
back in
to
1
the
second.
next little thing here. And I need to make this a little bit bigger. Also, the color seems off. That color, yeah. Hit 35 by 35. It changes. There we go. A little bigger. Cool. So I'm going to draw a freehand, change my color to blue so that I can draw a freehand.
Sorry about that.
And so we're going to go for the bird's eye view portion. Oh, that's not right. That's not right. There we go. So I'm just drawing it. Basically, I'm going to... Dotted line means it's below. Feel free to write things down onto the map if you so choose. And of course, since this is Torchbearer, you can map up to including where you are, if you so. Or I think you did. I think this you map. Oops. You've mapped the downstairs portion. So I should change all of this to black, meaning that you inked it onto the map.
It has been inked.
So we came from this way,
Mm-hmm.
and now we're at the hole and trying to get up it.
Yeah. Coast. Yeah, feel free to like write on the thing. I can move it to like the map layer. Let me move these all to the map layer right now. You're writing things down that you are writing about the world. So this is like the flooded tunnel. This is like saltwater pool, water, and there's like kind of like a vertical shaft that is definitely made of bricks and mortar on the sides. About 6 feet tall, and kind of at the very top you can kind of see the gleam of like a damp ceiling above.
You okay?
That said, I want to change the music a little bit to the adventure.
So, Roman, you didn't happen to bring some rope or a ladder with you, did you?
I like the idea that he emerged from the water just casually. Hey, guys.
Did you? Do you have something
Let's
useful?
check.
So we ran into this small snag where we don't have a way to climb up.
I just have a lot of treasure on me. We have this jug. I guess we could stand on the jug. Have you tried using your sapper tools to get up?
My what tools?
I'm guessing it's like sort of like a dungeoneering.
Yeah, so he refused to do that.
Oh, you refused?
Yeah.
Wait, why?
Because it was the elf that suggested it, and I don't trust elves.
But as a fellow sapper, it's a good idea to do it.
Well, he wanted me to go first. And that just seems suspicious.
I give like Roman a withering glance. I'd be like, you talk to him.
Wait, what's happening
I'm not-
here? Do you guys have a problem?
I don't have any problems.
How come you don't trust him,
He's
Ardor?
an elf. I don't trust elves.
But this is a very trustworthy elf. And I
There's
look
no
over.
such thing.
Yeah. I've known him long enough to see him as trustworthy. And I'm a human.
All right, I think we need to do some trust fall exercises.
Yeah,
to
this is
overcome
what I
this
feel right now.
Prejudice. All right, I'm gonna put my arms out and you fall, and I will catch you. Ardor, are you ready?
Sure.
All right, are you ready?
No problems with Corbusier to do that.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Are you falling?
I'm falling.
Ah! I jumped out of the way. That's how it feels, mother. You stupid. That's what lack of trust feels like. Stop it. Stop
I
being
find
jerk
this
off.
very amusing.
Do I
Okay.
take damage?
No, but you're probably wet. You probably like splashed or whatever. You've probably fallen, like slide a little in like the slick cave, and
It takes one to get wet because you don't know who to trust. Boom.
Ardor is confused.
Ardor
You
is
know what?
visibly confused.
Here's what's happening. What just happened? That's gonna happen to you again in a dire situation if you don't trust. Because how could we trust you if you don't trust us?
Well, I just trusted you, and then you let me fall.
Well, we're trying to trust you, and you're letting Elfwin down by being a prejudiced jerk.
Wow.
He
Nice.
hasn't done anything to earn my trust yet.
Well, then you're gonna keep falling and getting wet.
I suppose.
Wait,
Well,
while this is all happening, there must have been a way to come up here easily.
I help
Before.
Ardor up off the ground.
What do you mean?
I'm just gonna use my instinct to see if like maybe there's a secret latch or like maybe there was like a little ladder spot.
I mean, I still think we could look for loose stones and try and make a big pile of stones to stand on.
I don't think that's really what he means.
But sticks and stones might break our bones.
Okay.
And this cave, well, it's very wet.
I didn't say anything about sticks.
That's true.
I'm gonna look for like, yeah, just like maybe there's ladder grooves. If they used the ladder, that makes sense. Or if they didn't, maybe there's like, it was made by dwarves, right? You said. So I feel like they wouldn't just leave this open unless there was an escape hatch or sort of to the sea.
You look about, and yeah, there's no obvious like latches or anything. Like you can spend some time. I'm just telling you that. There's nothing
for sure.
there. There's nothing to find.
Okay,
Like
that's good.
that. But you do notice that like at the very top on the ceiling, there's probably like what looks like I guess like it's kind of like glinting a little bit. It's like hard to see because it's like 15 feet away and you have like a little lantern that can't really make it out. But as you peer up, you probably see like a spot for like I want to say like a block and tackle, but it's kind of just like hanging, but it's like It's probably made of like made into the stone, and then like little like pulley that's like inside it. Not block and tackle, probably just a pulley, and like the little pulley part in it is probably like inset in like a stone. So like the stone kind of comes out a little bit. That's like a little wheel. It's at the very top of the in the ceiling.
Yeah, so it's like a standard like well. You just get water from
kind
here.
of
Well,
like a well, but
I'm thinking this is more likely some type of smuggler's operation here. You know, that they would use this to lower goods down into a waiting boat and then push off. That's what I would bet. So it's not really meant to be traversed by people, right? Like it's just meant for goods to go up and down. But that doesn't leave us. I mean, it still leaves us with a question of how we're going to get up there.
I know we don't have rope because I feel like we already tried already.
No, I have some, but we used it to get down on the cliffs, so I've left it there so that we can get back up.
Okay.
I don't want to take it off and then we can't get back up. We have to like climb back up the cliffs. Although I could if we wanted to. That's something I could go get it and we could like make a great makeshift grappling hook or something like that. That's an option.
It's only 6 feet, right?
6 feet to the base.
To the base, but then you have to climb up, and I already tried that, and near the top it gets very smooth, so it's much more difficult to climb. I'm not that good at it. Someone who is better at climbing might be able to do it.
All right, I'll give it a shot. I have
like
nails that I can put onto the side, and then I can use to hold on to those nails.
Gee, can you trust those nails?
Tons, basically.
Yeah.
Do you hate them
Of course
too?
I can.
Do you hate them with no reason as well?
Who said I have no reason? Elves killed my parents.
That's kind of a shit
what?
reason, let's be real.
Let's just let the dwarf climb the wall.
We will help him.
I will help as well.
I'm not sure that I even can.
Wait, what skill is this?
I believe it will be dungeoneering, but let me check the rule.
Yeah,
on...
I still forgot the difference between dungeoneering and sapping.
Okay, so yeah, that's a new skill. So let's look at Sapper real quick.
Sapper's like dig.
Yeah, they're like digging, thievy stuff. So
Well,
dungeoneering, dungeoneering's kind of like exploring caves, dungeons, ruins, getting themselves and their companions alive, traverse dungeon underground environments, and detect hazards therein. So it's kind of like looking for hazards, natural.
But the sapper probably needs to handle like a trap. If you find a trap as a dungeoneer, like the sapper needs to handle it and like disarm it.
Yeah, so they're experts in the unpredictable dynamics of digging and defending a dark tunnel. So you can actually dig tunnels. You probably have like, if you have the sapper skill, you probably have like a small pick of some sort.
Oh, that's cool.
You can, or like a shovel. You can basically set tunnel traps and disarm tunnel traps. That's what you're good at. Whereas like,
so what would be the skill for? So like, my thought is, I stand on someone's shoulders, which would probably allow me to reach the very bottom of the opening.
Yeah, probably.
And then before trying to climb, I will use my nails to like nail them to the wall so that I can hold on to them.
Yeah, your iron spikes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason, I thought you were normal nails.
No. I have iron spikes. So I can set up a couple of iron spikes on there, and then I can stand on the iron spikes and, you know, nail more iron spikes further up, and then climb onto those and repeat all the way up to the top.
Okay. Yeah. I like that. I forgot the ob, so we're just gonna. Or wait, maybe it's in the chat. It's the ob.
Well, but he did it from untrained, right?
Yeah, but the ob is still the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but you will get a bonus from. Yeah, it's ob 2. He was doing it untrained. So it's gonna be dungeoneering ob 2. You are gonna be using your spikes, so it's giving you an additional gear bonus of +1.
So gear. Where's gear? Okay.
And then you're gonna be rolling d6 minus 1. Good. Right
Why
now,
d6 minus 1?
because you have 6 spikes, and we're gonna see how much you use.
Oh, so I should do that first.
Yeah.
So
And then you could try to take them back if you want, but
So I'm rolling at d6.
oh, they're spent, broken, or stuck in the process.
Oh, how did you do this roll thing?
So /R
slash
space 1d6 minus 1. Okay, so one of them is used, so you have 5 out of 6.
As in one broke.
Yeah, or just like wedged in place, unattainable.
Okay.
And yeah, you can make the roll. Someone said they're helping. So who's helping?
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be standing on someone's shoulders to do this.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll help with that as
Okay.
dungeoneering. I'll just boost him up. If you trust me, Ardor.
Yep.
I will. You can stand on my shoulders too if you also trust me.
I mean,
This
four
is a
shoulders,
trust fall.
4 shoulders are better than 2.
Carbuzia's shoulders are notably weaker since he's a little shaky. So you say that, but he doesn't actually help.
I offer my hand as a quivers.
He doesn't know how to get into the like solid positions to like support your weight.
Alright, so 5 against 3.
I mean, he certainly doesn't need my help.
No, it's Obga 2. Sorry.
Up 2.
Hmm.
Well, my chances are kind of meh, but we'll see. Ooh, just made it.
Yeah, so like you climb up, and near the top, you experience that exact same problem of there's no handhold, but like in between you can kind of feel like it's mostly smooth, but you sense like the mortar is like a spot where there's mortar and it's like a little thicker. So you hammer while still on the shoulder, like barely on someone's shoulders, or like their hands are like up. You like with one like two or like probably a single blow, you like drive a nail in there, and you're able to use it as a handle to get up there by yourself. So you're in kind of like a square room. So let me get my thing. It's probably quite dark because you probably didn't bring the lantern. You're in like a kind of squarish room like this, with like a hallway kind of leading out like that. There's doesn't appear to be much here.
Whose
Although
lantern was being used?
Corbusier's he's probably like
Because
he
I
probably
have-
like had enough light to shine at you.
Because I have another lantern that I can turn on.
Okay.
Okay, so let me look up at this mechanism to see if I can lower a rope and let everyone else climb up.
You don't have a rope, so just a second.
I thought there was like...
There's a pulley, but
There's just like a pulley. There's no rope.
Oh, it's a pulley.
yeah, I said block and tackle, but I meant pulley. I realized that block and
I mean, a
tackle
block and tackle
much,
is just a fancy pulley.
much
Let's
different.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, but that has a rope in it. It's a part of yeah.
I guess the
Um,
tackle is the rope, huh?
I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
So you lit yours. So I think your lantern already comes with one use inside it already. So after, I guess once 1, 2, 3. So the turn after the grind, it'll go out.
Okay.
Yeah. So you light your lantern, and it kind of reveals. Sorry, I went back to the other thing. So yeah, it reveals the room. You can this hallway extends further out. before turning north. This kind of opens up into like a bigger room, and
Well,
this kind of goes
very
that way.
much
There does appear to like be a couple of like broken pieces of wood and stuff like that. Maybe a little bit of like moldy hay, and maybe like a couple rags here and there.
Oh, there's a broken pallet?
Yeah.
So are the other people going to be able to use my spikes to try and climb up? At least some of them? Should be easier now.
I mean, yeah, it'll be easier for us, but I think generally the way it works is because like you can make a check to take other people with you. It's just
I
harder.
There'd just be more time on the grind, essentially.
But yeah, so we can, now that you've made a way up, it'll be easier for us to do. But it'll be a check, and it'll still be hard for us to take the rest of us with.
Yeah, if you put it on the map, because Corbusier didn't do it personally, it'll be a little harder of a test. But he could potentially map it, and then everyone could just like fast travel up it. Is
right
as the mechanism you're trying to go forward. It's like now that you've done it, you could do it again.
I have one check we could do.
Wait, so how does that work to put it on the map?
So like the person with a cartographer skill, or anybody, if you're trying to learn cartographer, can put it on their map. The inked portion, so the dark lines, represent Corbusier's map because he has the cartographer skill. If you wanted another map, you can just claim a color, and I could put it on here if you want to make like a copy. But please don't. If you make a copy, just write what's on your copy in like your notes or something. Because I don't want to have...
Anyway,
maps are fun.
Long and the short of it is, like, if
either they have to make rolls, or you can map it, and it'll be harder because Corbusier didn't do it personally, but he can put it on the map, and everyone can be up there.
Or third option, you can like look around for something that like something like a rope that you could throw down for us.
Yeah, I can take a look.
You have a quick look around and see if or like anything else that might work. Like if there's like a big plank of wood, or something that you can like hook over the side that'll make it easier for us to climb.
All right, let me look around. I will be back. I do have spikes that I could tie a rope to. If I do find one, that would be easy. And then there's also the pole.
I mean, if you're up on the top, like even you can just pull us up with a rope, right? Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Ropes are useful. I can't believe I'm the only person in this group that carries one.
Yeah, I spend most of my time carrying this jug.
Well, I mean, you have the jug, so yeah, that's important too. I give you that.
I gotta carry the wine.
Someone has to.
It's very important that we have wine.
You need space for treasure too, I guess.
I don't have any
whatever.
extra space either.
So, what? So you're looking around for like a rope or something that could be used as a rope,
or something that I can use to help pull them up.
Okay. I feel like, because there's a bunch of junk, you can make a scavenger test to try.
Scavenger test.
Find something in this junk.
That is not one of my skills, so...
Find that junk.
Try.
So
I need a junk trade.
So, what's the obstacle?
I'm just trying to find the thing with the obs. The control find. Scavenger. Scavenger. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Probably gonna say ob 2. Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you're gonna use, unless what you're What are you trying to do, actually?
I'm looking for any kind of junk that I can use to, help pull someone up. So it could be a rope, it could be like a really long piece of wood, it could be like a large piece of cloth that I can like tie and help pull someone up.
Okay. It likes the use of scavenger, but like, yeah, it's scavenger up to. So you don't
Okay.
have it.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a will check.
So you have the choice of it being a nature, or you try to learn it and it being a will, and it'll be half your will or whatever. And then if this is considered
Wait, and how do you pick that?
your choice, free choice.
No, like in the mechanics.
You'd be rolling nature. What do you mean?
Oh,
How do you
I
pick
see.
that?
Pick what?
It's the game choice.
So, right.
So if you want to
So-
learn scavenger, you'd roll scavenger and make a beginner's luck test. If you were, but in order to learn, you have to not be afraid. Otherwise, your choice is you can roll a nature, and if it's within your nature, it doesn't cost anything. Otherwise, potentially, on a fail, you can be taxed.
Does anyone else have the scavenger skill?
We're not up there, so we can't do it or
Also,
help.
You said that you were doing it, so they can't make the roll for you.
Okay.
Yeah, when you say you're doing something, you have to do it. But
Sure,
also, we can't do it or help you because we're down here and you're up there.
No. I meant like to see how useful it'd be to learn it.
I feel like I could
Oh.
help.
Oh,
with,
in that sense.
I don't
Yeah,
have
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I have it
Like, in the better
at
game
3,
sense.
I think. Yeah, I have it at. Oh wait, scavenger.
Yeah.
No, I don't have it, but I
Alright.
almost have it. It's something I've kind of been putting on the back burner for a while.
I'll try and learn it.
I don't have it either, but I feel like I could help even if
I think
I'm
in
down.
general, you kind of want 2 people to have every skill if you can. So I think it might
Yeah.
be a good thing for you to learn.
Yeah, I'll try
I'll
and
just-
learn it.
I'll just ask you if it's stinky or not.
So does it matter if it's a pass or a fail for learning?
No.
Okay. So it's a roll of 3 against 2 then,
Hmm.
or is it half of my will?
I think it automatically does it for you. It probably halves your will around. Wait. What is it? Scavenger. Why did I say +5? D.
I don't see a plus 5D.
It says active modifier scavenger +5D.
Oh, yeah, it does.
What?
Yeah, because it's his will is 5, so he's gonna roll 5 dice and cut it in half.
No, my will is 3.
Oh, okay. Well, scavenger's a health.
Yeah, scavenger's
health,
health.
not will.
Yeah, so
So
health,
yeah, so it works. It's 5.
health is 5. Round down to 0.5.
You
Round
cut it in half. So
2.5.
Yep.
It rounds up. So 3 dice.
Oh, okay. All right. Chances are against me, but let's see what happens. Nope, that's a fail. Nothing around here. Oh, I have to mark this down.
Did you find compassion up there?
I found nothing.
No,
You
you
I
found
don't know what you found.
You found, yeah, like you're not able to tie like the rags and the pallet and whatever to fashion some sort of like makeshift, just
Ladder.
something to like put down and like them to like climb it up the little part that's like with some boosts and to pull them up. But yeah, like the effort of like going through, it really just takes its toll on you. You expend some energy, and you're hungry and thirsty.
Oh, shit. Okay. Let me add that in.
I just clicked it.
Okay.
But
Alright, so...
But you're able to like extract the group to be up there with you.
Cool.
Hooray!
We are here now.
Good job, Bardor.
I suppose I can have a drink.
Ardor, you did it without hatred in your heart. I'm proud of you.
Who knows their way around underground?
I'm gonna have some of my wine.
Okay.
I have water I could give you, so you could save the wine.
Sure, I'll drink your water instead.
Yeah, let's do that. It's for my water skin. I'm out of jug water.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I didn't have time to bring it back.
All right.
Got kicked
Good.
out of town.
So does that undo the hungry and thirsty?
Yeah. So I
I'll have
guess
to
All
keep an
right.
eye out for a source of water. Luckily, I have an instinct to that effect.
Yeah, when you said that,
Ooh.
I was like, I want to fill my jug.
so you can sort of see, I guess, now that more people are up here, and there's probably a second source of light.
yeah, I have my lantern on too.
You can see like the tunnel here, kind of like is like a small chamber. Where do you? I guess I can pull up a. Hold on a sec. Let me copy and paste this over and give you control. Control. You can move it around. Okay. Give it control to the controlled by all players. Ages. It'll represent the group.
Okay.
So
Well, I can tell you one thing. Anywhere under the sky, I'm happy to lead. But in the bowels of the earth, I know better.
Oh, I'm born of earth and stone, so let's go.
I'm a child of the fates. At least I feel that. I feel that.
That's
way.
nice, Corbusier.
Let's,
Yeah.
I swagger.
So the
Follow-
ceiling's a bit domed, like an arch. And you know that I guess we'll say that Ardor. You know that like it's for like more stability, so they don't have to like make things to hold up the ceilings. And the floor is like laid with mostly flat. I guess. Tiling, and there is a combination of brickwork, but mostly carved into like tunnels for the sides of the sides. Yeah, this tunnel or this room, much to the effect of, or much to like Elfwin's guess of it being used to lower goods. It becomes obvious that yeah, this used to be a storeroom with like the bits of straw and like various detritus laying about. That probably used to be a storeroom, but has long since seen the like goods travel or even someone to clean up the area. This whole area kind of has like this dampness to it, and that's all I want to say. There's three passageways before you. But where do you set your boots to go walking?
Well, let's keep. I guess it doesn't matter. We'll start off on the down path.
Oh yeah, that scavenger is a test. That's now turn 3. Okay.
I'm gonna be looking around, like everywhere for signs of hidden passageways or treasure.
I'm gonna look for
That is my
traps
instinct.
constantly, if that's fine.
You guys sound like
That-
you're setting your instincts.
That sounds like
Yeah.
an instinct.
Yep. Both
Yeah,
of
for
those
me
are
too.
instincts.
So your instinct isn't hidden passageways or
No. It's just to search for treasure.
search for treasure.
But treasure might be in a hidden compartment. In fact, if I were,
Well, I mean,
Treasure.
such is obvious, you know.
Okay.
I don't think you can be. You think you can rest assured that Sean will interpret that charitably when push comes to shove. Obviously, if you're looking for a hidden treasure, you'll be looking
Yeah.
for something that's hiding it.
Just remind me every once in a while that you're doing that, and if it becomes relevant, I'll make you roll.
okay.
But you enter this room, and it kind of has like this kind of weird kind of shape to it. But here, there's like stairs and what looks like a door. And on this side here, there is. Hold on a sec. He's eating a piece of cheese. I'll stop eating so I can describe. Like a large statue. And it's of a dwarf. It's like massive, probably 2 or 3 times the size of a normal dwarf would be, like in weight. So, but probably, standing maybe just a bit taller than a human, but it's much wider. I guess not in weight, in volume. It's standing, facing the door, and there's like columns kind of on the sides of the room, and it's a door. It's looks massive. It's like carved on the side, and there's like kind of paintings or like carvings that look like paintings on the sides of the walls. Let me see if this is actually a skill. Otherwise I'll just say it. So scavenger is dungeoneering. Okay, I'm just thinking. You use dungeoneering to figure out how deep you are, or do you just know?
How deep?
Yeah, deep, and yeah, you would use dungeoneering. Just never mind my.
Like how far underground, you mean?
Yeah, I think so.
It's a big door.
The stairs are leading up. So
Yes.
up. And it's like very wide, but not super tall. It's maybe 6 feet tall.
And what was this fellow again?
It's like a stone dwarf.
And there's nothing else in the room that could be hiding treasure?
Do you walk around the room searching for it?
Well, let's let Roman search for traps first, and then I'll walk around the room. I mean, I could help him search for traps.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Let's get Roman to search.
Yeah, if we're gonna do treasure hunting.
I am a good at sapping.
So
I can
ask Ardor. So how would you trap this place as a fellow dwarf?
Wow, let me tell you. First thing people are going to do is they're going to go towards that statue and take a look. So I would lay my trap next to that statue.
I grab I just grab a stick and I just start poking tiles around the statue.
Okay.
Using my.
And if I had a sense of humor, I would have the statue staring at the trap. So that's the second place I'd look.
I just start poking the statue and tiles around it, using my instinct, of course.
Yeah.
For some reason, I want to fail this.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say that you can use your. It's gonna be Scout versus Obstacle 4.
Okay.
And I'll let Ardor aid you with his.
Oh, I forgot you could aid.
Kind of like Black Diamond Guild wise. I'll let him aid you with that.
Oh, cool.
as this becomes obvious that this is some sort of smuggler's den to Ardor. And, being a dwarven smuggler, such traps are known to you.
Wait, he's a dwarven smuggler?
Well, has
Never
knowledge
mind
about it. It is past. You don't know that. No.
Okay, 4.
It's like aid 1.
Okay. I guess I'll use a trait. For, I don't know, kind. And say, oh, thank you, Ardor, for your fine information. You were going to be a good person to the team, right? And I point to Kabuzi and Elfwin, right?
Are you using
I'm,
this, are you using this
prepa-
against yourself? Being
What are you
distracted?
doing here?
I'm trying to convince you guys to be more kind.
Sounds like you're using this against yourself. Is that true?
I want to fail. I've been at like 3 passes for the longest time.
Well, then it sounds like you're using it against yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. You get a check too. It's even better.
I need a
I'm sorry.
check.
Are you trying to show us reverse racism?
Anyway, I'm gonna pretend to not. I'm gonna pretend to like not hear him and like look at a wall.
So which trait are you using against yourself?
Kind.
Kind.
Oh.
He's distracted by trying to mend the bridge of mistrust.
If I'm on a line of passing or failing this, but I'll use Heistwise if anything. Fuck, I have no idea. Let's see if this even passes.
I mean, you get a check either way, so
Yeah.
that's something.
I'll click it in your button. Why is it? Oh, it was rolled the 4, but was it supposed to? It was a versus. It's supposed to be independent.
Oh.
It's fine.
3 successes versus ob 1, and you don't have enough dice to. You have no fails or anything, and no 6s. So you mark your fail.
Nice.
Wait, did you pass?
No, it was ob 4.
It was all 4, yeah.
My
He just put it as versus 4 instead of obstacle 4.
Yeah. So in your case, Ardor, since you used that guild wise,
yes.
or you're taking that guild, right? You said yes.
I'm
Like-
what?
Like you took that as your wise, right?
Yep.
I didn't think I wasn't 100% sure that I had like free choice. It's in brackets.
So does that add a fail?
Yeah. So you mark that you used it to, and then someone failed. Basically, that's how
I
that
can
works.
use this too, right?
Hmm?
Because can I use Heistwise somehow to fail this? Or
No,
okay,
you
because I'm trying to get fail on Heistwise too.
you use that to help someone, and then they have to fail the dice or aid
Okay.
someone.
You can also, exactly. When you aid someone using your wise, you get a pass or fail, and then you can use persona or fate with your wise to re-roll things.
Your dice, yeah.
Your own dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't mark the pass or fail unless you aid someone. But you failed, and it's treacherously close. And you become afeared, Roman.
Feared?
You're
Afraid.
afeared.
Okay.
You can't
No, you're
offer help
afeared.
or use beginner's luck. Wait, did I do that on the right person?
Yeah, you did.
As like, as you're like looking and pointing and you're staring at the stone statue, you like tap, like you like misstep and you tap the statue or whatever in like the wrong spot, and it like activates the trap of it, like because it has like it's like standing in a weird pose, like kind of like a heroish pose, but like menacing, and it like activates it of like an arrow shooting out in between its like arm, toward your direction. So Ardor was right that the statue's definitely.
I say I found a trap.
And like it becomes nearly close to your head, like whoosh, like you can maybe even like hear the whistle of like the feathers brush against your ear or something. Whoosh. And so yeah, you're like afraid that you're like dumb luck has saved your life essentially.
That's what I call a sticky situation.
You're trying to get another piercing there, Roman?
Of course.
In your ears?
Yes. And I
One's on your
slowly
head.
back away.
All right, so keep the distance from the statue. Got it. What about that door? Do you think we can get it open?
Well, let's take a look. What does the door look like up close?
It basically is like a large basically a large circular door. Looks like you'd have to roll it aside, but there's like some mechanism that's like wedging it in place and kind of like a lock.
It's a Zelda door.
Doesn't seem like it's locked from this side. It seems like it's locked from the other side. So unlocking it would be a bit weird, but not impossible.
Well, I guess we can try and unlock it.
Okay.
What do you mean it would be weird? Like, if it's locked from the other side, how could we unlock it?
It's not like a lock. Like you can mess with the mechanisms of the lock. Say, it's like the mechanisms are like essentially like slide out from like the sides of the wall.
Oh, so it looks like from the other side it would be hard to open.
Yeah. It's definitely there's like no key spots here if you like look around.
It's like we're on the inside.
So by saying that it might be difficult to open from the other side, the implication is that we could just open it?
No, like it seems weird because like there's like some mechanism in the wall that's like pinching it, and then like there's like open spot so you can kind of like walk into like where it would roll because it's quite thick. Like
To do that.
it's like quite thick and you can like walk into here and mess with the mechanisms, try to like make them move. There's like these like metal bars that are like pinching the bottom and have like a bit of gears and stuff in here.
It's almost like we're on the inside of a vault.
Yeah, it's definitely a vault door of some kind, but like you're
but
inside.
We're on the inside.
Yeah.
Well, I suggest we take a look at the rest of this dungeon before trying to cross this door because it looks like we're on the inside of the vault. So my
That
guess
actually
is
makes
that
perfect sense, yeah.
if there's treasure, it's going to be on this side.
And I guess
Yeah, and we can always leave the way we came, right? We don't have to go out by this door, so...
Well, we're going to have to explore every nook and cranny of this place because I'm not leaving until I've taken everything that there is. But I have a feeling that if there's where we have better chances of finding stuff on the inside, so we should focus on.
Right. Well, lead on then.
Okay, can I move this? Oh, darn it! I tried to select. Okay. Leave
So
that.
we'll come back, but
Move
for
this
now
to
we'll,
here. There we
we'll-
go.
we'll-
Perfect. Look at that. Look at that. I have this
Beautiful.
map is becoming more sketchy, but also exactly how I draw.
So we'll come back to the door, but we're gonna explore a different passage for now.
Okay. So there's it opens up like
I'm keeping my eyes peeled for treasure, as always. And I remind Roman to keep a better lookout for traps next time.
I found the trap. I don't know what you're
You
talking
did,
about.
but I don't need any piercing. In Dwarven culture, piercings are taboo. So
Okay.
we only pierce our noses.
How about that other guy with like 8 piercings? That one time I saw.
What's that?
That one dwarf I saw, he had like 8 piercings.
Were they on his nose?
Can't remember.
Were they on
Yes.
his groin? Oh.
Ooh, this goes down, huh?
Yeah. So this you can see like the beginnings as you round the corner. You can see the beginnings of stairs that leading down.
You
What does the
wanna?
hallway look like?
Much the same, like kind of just stonework generally along the sides. This room here looks like they built it probably out of the natural stone. Like there was some waviness to it, so it's just easier to shape the stone into like a small room rather than like the sides are carved. Like maybe here and here there's like some mason work, but here it's like carved into the stone. It's a little bit easier to shape this into a room. Perhaps they were gonna make it bigger. Maybe it's like in the work process, so it's a little bit rougher. But it is what it is, I guess.
Sean.
Yeah?
I'm constantly looking for traps, but I don't want to do rolls every time. Just tell me if I do make a roll. I don't know how to explain.
Yeah,
It's your instinct.
So when I start saying there's a trap triggers, be like, wait. I was searching for traps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
The whole time.
We
That's
can always rewind. Like if you walk into a trap, if Sean forgets and he's like, you walk into a trap, you can be like, but I was looking for traps,
Okay,
so I can make a roll to find it before that happens.
cool. That's better.
Anyway,
All right.
before we go down, I think we should continue. Let's find everything on this level before we go down to
It's-
another one.
It's maybe only like 10 feet down, and then it opens
Oh,
up
okay.
into like a room. It's not
Okay.
it's not like a winding staircase.
Right. All right. So it's just like okay. Well, in that case,
All right.
let's keep going.
Who's going forward first?
I guess me.
Okay.
If I'm
The
looking
one
for
who's looking for traps.
All right.
I mean, it's
Oh,
either
I was
him or Arter, definitely.
And I'm probably coming in next, looking for treasure.
I have trap wise, but I don't know how that can help.
You can help me with
You
aid.
can aid.
You can aid.
I will help you.
So Roman, you're gonna roll. The stairs are made of like wood essentially, but I'm gonna make you roll for the traps because you said you were looking for them, and it's gonna
Stairs
be
are made of lava.
it's gonna be verse 2. Not versus. It's gonna be against an independent obstacle of 2. So scout. Roman.
Okay.
For your traps. So like how are you looking for traps along this the hallway? Just inspecting things like
While I'm striking up a conversation, I'm like, just talking constantly, recklessly even.
You're recklessly talking to us.
I'm like, remember those times, those past adventures where we got into some crazy situations? I'm not even paying attention to searching for traps.
Holy crap, Roman. It's
Well,
just like that time we were looking for traps.
Ardor's gonna help because I'm born of earth and stone, and I'm suspicious that there's a wooden staircase in here when they could have just made it out of the stone.
you can't help with a trait like that. Traits are for yourself.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm using a trait
But-
against myself.
You'd have to use an aid. You can't help with this because this is instinct, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
unless
You have to use the wise.
you'd have to use a
Is what-
wise.
I see.
You said independent, right? Up to
Yeah, up to independent.
trait against self.
So you're using
I swear
devil
to
may
God,
care.
if I end up with a new piercing,
I'm gonna pass this because I'm gonna use I still want to get my fate for getting a instinct pass. So I'll probably re-roll with heist wise maybe. I'm getting aid from somebody.
I'll help you, yeah.
Can I get multiple aid or just one aid?
You can get multiple aid, but so what are you talking about, Corbusier? What thing do you say / advice do you give about looking for traps, I guess? Is your trap wise?
Yes. I'm talking about how, traps are just surprises you don't want to happen, and isn't life usually just one big trap that you walk into without you knowing? Because what is being born if not being trapped into the indentured servitude that is survival? If you think
I'm
about it, really.
completely listening and not checking for traps. And I guess Ardor, do you want me to with your aid? Because that would put us to 4-2.
Yeah, I mean, if this is a smuggler's den, I've been to many, and I've laughed with them as they set their traps. So, as we walk past towards the stairs, I point at them and say, "It's a little suspicious that these are made out of wood in the middle of a stone cave. We should be careful on these steps."
Well, what is
Uh-huh,
wood but unpetrified stone? If you think about it.
Wood.
No, it's just stone that's not petrified yet.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
we passed.
You get your check and you.
I get a
pass.
check and I pass.
You realize that the second step from the top is meant to break, and the way it breaks and then triggers like a break in all the others, but also underneath there's like a little flask of oil that makes it like near impossible to like climb up this slope. It's like built all along the slope, so if you were to like look on the side of it, these stairs are here, and there's like some, they're probably like some, I don't even know what I'm trying to describe. There's like some sort of mechanism that like of how they're holding, that this one doesn't have like a face to it, and it's like attached through like the small corner is like a rope that somehow like takes out the others from doing it, and beneath it there's like a flask of oil, basically making this into a slick slide, trapping whoever goes under in the chamber below. You find that, and so you're able to navigate. Now just skip the second step and what have you. Trap.
Okay.
Used an instinct again. Perfect. The room before you looks like more or less a meeting room. There's like, a chair to whichever dwarf is playing at leader or playing a king, because they always, a lot of the Dwarvens, they just claim to, if they're the leader, it's tradition to be called themselves king and what have you. There's kind of like 4 steel statues of like, yes, I don't want to say other dwarves, but perhaps like little steel, like maybe a foot, maybe 2 feet big, and they're on like little pedestals, just simple stone pedestals of different monsters. Of course, being a dwarf, that this implies that whoever sits the throne has killed these monsters. Whoever built the throne has killed these monsters and are displaying them proudly. At the end here, there's a table, and kind of like in the shadows in the back, you can kind of see a figure standing against the door, or against the corner of the room. He's like facing the other way, and he's kind of like shifting back and forth very slowly, and he's dressed in rags. And before you say anything, you spot like the white of the white bone along his like elbow, that's like kind of like that his like tattered cloak kind of like shifts away as he kind of like is just swaying, and like there's like this cloak kind of slowly sways as he hasn't quite, as this what looks like undead creature hasn't spotted you yet. Definitely not a dwarf undead. It's like a human.
Maybe he needs help.
Maybe he needs my axe.
Do you say that out loud, like both of you?
No.
Whisper, whisper.
Hush, hush.
I don't,
Do you say that out loud, or you whisper?
No, I will draw my weapon though.
To Roman, do you say that out loud?
I don't draw my weapon, but I don't say that out loud.
Okay.
Actually, no. Wait a second. I'm fiery. Yeah, I say that out loud. Fuck
Maybe
yeah.
Wait. Shh.
he turns. The thing turns to you. Its unnatural gaze. It's going to. Yeah, you're gonna fight it somehow. How do you?
All right.
Scholar's Guide.
wanna get 'em.
What am I looking for? I'm looking for this chapter, right. Okay, looking for the. I didn't bookmark it. Usually I would have bookmarked it with sticky notes, but I've closed I've closed them and since opened them, but I know what's in here. Hold on a sec. Not what I want. No. Okay, I think it's in the Scholar's Guide. I think it's in the 246. Yep, this is what it is. Okay, perfect.
Are we getting into a conflict?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
getting into a conflict. I'm just trying to figure out, just reading what it is. Okay, yeah, well, how are you, I guess how are you trying to deal with this monster?
Beat the shit out of it.
I vote we just like get it out of here.
Oops. Ugh. You kidding me?
What do you mean, get it out of here?
If this thing, if this thing can be driven away from this room, that would be helpful.
Yep.
No need to put ourselves, at too much risk killing something that's already dead.
Okay, yeah, I think that's fair. Okay. So Talia is not here. This thing's disposition is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Okay. Probably Elfwin or Ardor. Sounds like you guys are gonna lead a drive-off conflict.
Sure.
So either one.
I'll drive the bus on this one for a change.
I believe drive-off conflicts are health maybe. Conflict. Oh, there's a lot of. Let's go look through the chapter. Sorry. Chapter. Conflict system. This is that.
It's fighter plus health.
Fighter plus health. Is there? Are you like reading this from like
Page
the old?
63 of the Scholar's Guide.
Perfect. I just got there. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. Fighter plus health. So roll fighter. Whoever has fighter can or is entering the conflict can aid you. If you do not have fighter and you wish to aid or go into the conflict, you can do that as well. But you don't offer help dice. And yeah, suspicions even. All of that good stuff. Just to let you, just to kind of describe this creature, it's a kind of mindless corpse. So it, has like its one elbow kind of hangs limplessly as its like skeleton, but on its face there's flesh, but it's pulled gaunt, and its teeth are kind of pulled back in like a hungry snarl. Yeah. It like starts to walk slowly toward you. So it has this. It has the slow characteristic, which I basically reveal my first action after we've played them all.
Oh,
But
that's neat.
before, wait, okay. Reveal the first action of players after both sides have selected their actions, but before they are compared. Players have the option to swap action 1 with action 2.
Cool.
The characters still act in the original order, though. So your character, like the person who was supposed to do action 2, now has to do action 1 on the second turn.
Right.
So it's just kind of they simply exchange the actions, not the players.
Not the players who are doing them. Got it. Right, is anyone going to help me?
I'll help you.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can help.
Time for help.
Drive off. Fighter and will.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm
Hold on. So my health is 5, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
And drive off is fighter plus. Yeah, okay. So I click on health and disposition.
No. You click on fighter.
Sorry, I clicked the wrong thing. But it's saying that I add 4, not 5.
Wait.
Wait, for what?
Wait a minute.
It says you're wearing a backpack.
But that's not relevant.
I believe fighter tests is
right.
relevant. So unless you drop your backpack, it is relevant.
Is there a drop backpack button?
No, you could just add an other and give you a thing.
Yeah, I will drop my backpack.
Whoever has a backpack, not a satchel, but a backpack, it will be a factor in drive-off conflicts.
Right. Of course.
I
Well,
drive
whatever.
with my backpack.
I'll just loop it off my shoulders and drop it.
Okay.
For now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. There is a button if I go into edit mode. Right. Okay. Sorry about that.
I see. Or is it still there?
No. It's still saying that I have 4 instead of 5
Well,
for my health, which is just wrong. My health is 5. I don't know what's up with that.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe close your thing and then open it again.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh well. We'll just remember that we'll add 1 to whatever you roll. Whatever
Yeah.
the total is, it'd be +1. 0 successes. Apparently, it's wearing a backpack, so.
Even though I clicked it off,
Why did it do
Oh.
it twice? I don't know.
it doesn't matter. I still had 0 successes.
Yeah, so you get 5 dice or 5 disposition.
Yep.
There is.
Oh, okay, so yeah, this is the thing. It says, it subtracted the backpack. That's what it did. Even though I clicked it off and I didn't have it anymore.
Is everyone a part of this drive off?
Well,
Yes.
At least I am.
Okay.
I get help with this, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Even while afraid.
I don't know. None of you guys said you were helping, except for Tyler. Oh, I forgot to add Tyler's help.
No, we all said we're helping.
If they're Tyler can't help because he doesn't have fighter, but Ardor and Steed have fighter, and they said they're joining, so they add dice.
Well, I'll roll 2 more dice then.
I can't defend or maneuver with my will though.
Yeah,
but
you can't help with.
but you don't have fighter, so you don't add the
Okay,
dice.
so 1 more.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
You don't add the dice to this
So
position.
we have 6 all together.
Okay.
My face still says Matthias' character
Mm.
underneath it.
Really?
Yeah,
It says Ardor for us.
Oh, his face over here.
Yeah.
There we go.
Matthias, I've not seen you in years. I did not know you were that pale.
I know. I look a little bit sickly.
Yeah, are you drinking enough milk or too much
Maybe
milk?
I'm drinking too much milk.
Do you want me to color your face a bit differently?
I don't know. Look, you're the artist, man. You tell us. You draw it like you see it.
I trust Sean's artistic interpretations.
I just what I did was I just used the eyedropper to copy a shade from your face, and I just tried to take a midtone, but I might have taken a shine,
highlight.
a little highlight, a little too close to the highlight, not the midtone.
Yeah, I trust you, Sean. I'm just I haven't seen you in like years, Matthias, so I don't know. Maybe you are have that power. You walk around gauntly.
Yeah.
It does look a bit weird. It does look like you were also lit a bit differently, so it looks like you were in like brighter light than everyone else's photo.
I must say though, the black hair, I really like that. I really do.
I can't move these unicorns,
Right.
and I'll give the additional unicorns to me and Ardor because we are the best
Okay.
at
How
these
do I
ridiculous
At everything.
delete that? I'm actually just gonna delete all of them but one, because why not have everyone able to move the unicorns? All players. Save changes. Copy, paste, then copy, paste, then paste and paste. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then copy, paste. You had 5, right? That's 6. You had 6. So delete that one and delete that one. So you guys can move them now, hopefully. Oh no, I deleted your faces somehow. No,
I got no
Okay,
face.
you can just copy the ones on the right side.
they're on the map layer. Ugh.
I use a trait against myself. I have no face.
Oh well, yeah. Okay. Well, I'll just copy them over and then they'll be on the map later.
Wait, why are the unicorns again? I totally forgot why we have unicorns.
Cause.
Cool.
Unicorns are cool.
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah. Okay.
The more you think about it, the less unicorns you get.
There, that's what I'll do. And then it's obvious that he's not in the conflict. He doesn't have a face near his name. All right. Fuck that. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to put my things down. I'm going to tell you basically to say what weapon you have, who has what in their hands, and then.
Yep, I have my bow.
So I'm going to be equipping my.
Equipping.
Equipping. I'll be using my rugged nails. He reaches out to you with his rugged nails on his claw-like skeletal fingers that are just like have no water in them. They look creepy.
This dry man, this unbearably dry man who really needs aloe vera.
You, sir, need help.
Sir, you look like you need some Evian or some Fiji water. Please do not ask us for this.
Okay. Yeah, he like slowly, like, you know, like starts raising his hands and he like slowly starts moving. And he like looks at you and he's like, ah. So I'm gonna you can talk and put your cards down. I'm gonna quickly take my dog out, and then when I come back, I'll reveal my first action, and you can choose to switch it your first and second action if you so desire.
All right,
Who's the conflict person?
me.
Okay.
All right.
I-
So the
I-
obvious trick here is that we can do, like, we can try and get a feint off. But if he just goes like attack, then trying to do a feint in the first two is just doomed to fail no matter what we do. So I'm thinking,
Yes.
I thought we part as brothers, yes.
okay, I've got it. Yeah, okay. So wait, we'll actually have Roman go first,
Sure. I'm
and
good
we'll
with
we'll have
everything.
Tyler go next. Yeah, you guys are both okay. You're okay at both things. Me
Yeah.
and Arter I'm better at Will, and he's better at fighter, but we're both better. We're both as good as you are. So I'm gonna go with maneuver for you, Roman, and then attack, and then I'm gonna go with feint last. We'll try that out. See what happens.
Okay, I am
Wait,
back.
I'm just reading what my daggers do.
Okay.
They're +2 to feint against defend and +2 to defend against actions against
Here we
during
go.
a fight.
Show to play.
Oh, well, I didn't realize
Show to
that you
play.
had.
There we go.
Oh, this is what I'm good
Oh.
at. I'll,
So I've also additionally decided that the other thing that your magic weapon does, Elfwin, is that they kind of nerfed bows.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna say your bow is first edition that it doesn't have the nerf because it's magic.
Oh. Okay, hold on. Let me write that down.
I wrote
So
it down. It
it
should be.
replaces the normal benefit.
Hmm?
So it like the normal benefit is +2 to the maneuver, and once per conflict you may count attack as versus not independent.
Yeah.
And so this other one is
Anytime, I believe. Like
anytime.
I would say after the first round, it's your choice whether if it's versus or independent. It's a bit better also than the normal.
Right.
bow.
So in the first round, it's still independent, but after that, it is versus or independent.
Yeah, your choice.
I'll write that down.
So you should have this in your little thing. It should be in the handout section, kind of near the bottom.
Yeah, I see it. I see it. I just write it down for my notes as well.
Okay.
yeah, I don't know where to put Glassfang on my character sheet, so I guess I'll just always go back to it.
You could just put it in your notes section on your character. If you click on,
Oh, okay.
I don't
I
know.
will do
I don't
that.
have your character open apparently. Let's double click this again. There we go. So if you bio and info section, you can click edit and then put stuff in there.
Cool.
Okay, so sorry. What did you say your daggers were good at, Roman?
Fainting against defending and wait, give me a second, let's read it again. Granting the wielder +2 to feint against defend and +2 to defend actions during a fight.
+2 to defend.
And +2 to defend actions.
Okay.
You need to basically be tricky about it because
Yeah.
they're invisible and you need to describe how you use it in a defensive maneuver because the guy doesn't think you're wielding a weapon but you are.
Okay.
Of course,
In that case,
the feint automatically does. You can.
In that case, I will go like this in this order.
Yeah, I'm good at fighting. I will in fighter both 3, so.
Oh, you want me to delete that? There's also this weird card over here. Do you want me to delete that? I'll delete that.
Okay, we're ready.
Okay, so you have your bow. You have your daggers, and Ardor has his blank.
I don't know.
What does Ardor have? Ardor has a hand axe. and a shield.
Ooh.
Okay.
But he currently has his lantern out, so are you putting the lantern down?
Yeah, I mean, I did say I was going to draw my weapons
Okay.
right at the beginning. So.
So your lantern's on the ground.
The hand axe
So
and shield do?
your choice. So basically, you get to choose if you're going to use a hand axe or a shield. So
Who
you
gets to choose? Me or...
you choose one for the round, essentially. You don't get to do both. But if you're disarmed, you only are disarmed of that one, and you could use the other one, without having to draw it or whatever.
But am I supposed to choose, or whoever's leading the conflict?
You choose at the beginning of the round when everyone was supposed to declare their thing.
Wait,
Well, I said I draw my weapon, and...
Yeah, we'll go with hand axe then,
Yeah.
and we'll
Okay.
go from there.
I forget what the hand axe does. Here, let's look at the hand axe. Probably in the gear section. Okay. Sorry for me being a little bit.
It's okay, I found it.
Okay.
It, no bonus, no penalty.
Okay, it's
It may be thrown on any action once per fight. It turns an independent test into a versus test, except against an opponent wielding a bow, crossbow, or sling.
yeah, because they outrange you.
But you do count as being disarmed until you equip another weapon between rounds.
Yeah, and you can count your shield as a weapon, and you're in shield bash essentially. You can't use both of them, but yeah.
Okay. We're good to go then.
All right. Sorry if my Nova, stop it. Hopefully that's not too loud.
Nova's building a house in your house.
No, she's okay. You're done. You're done with that.
Dogs are like having children.
She
Dogs
was...
are just children that'll never vote.
All right, so I'm gonna flip my card. I'm fainting. So do you shoot? Do you swap your first action or do you keep it?
I will swap actions. Okay. I attack.
You starts
I detect his. I can see that he's
he was like
attempting to lure us into a false sense of security.
He was like moving slowly, moving slowly, and all of a sudden, and he rushes toward you.
But I was ready for it, and I saw his feint coming, and have already knocked an arrow into my bow. And as he lunges forward, I let it fly.
This is it's I guess versus a 0, so you don't get to mark success or fail, but you can do damage to suspicion directly.
Yeah.
Of course, feel free, everyone else, to help if Elfwin asks for it.
Do you want help?
Yes. In this instance, I think this would be a great time.
Sure, I'll help you by saying, don't shoot him! He's just probably an old man who needs water.
That's not help.
I can't help him, I'm afraid.
Oh, you're afraid? It's hilarious.
That's funny.
I'm not in this rotation, but am I able to help even though I'm part of the
Yes.
conflict?
Yes,
You are part of the conflict, so you can help.
But you don't have
Fighter.
Do you have your B spell memorized?
I was going to say, I don't think since we transferred the things over, I didn't copy that over, so I got nothing prepared, and also all my spell books are far away, so I can't use them.
Where are your spellbooks? Aren't they in your bag?
I left my bags before we came into the caves. We left them with the horses. It's because I didn't want to get them wet.
Oh, he specifically didn't do it.
Right. Yeah, I put mine on my head.
Well, at the beginning, you had enough you had some prepared. You can open Torchbearer 1, like the old one, and see which ones you've had prepared at the end of the game, because you should have had some prepared after the respite.
That is true. Although, in terms of just we've been to camp and memorizing, I've forgotten to do that.
You have to do it with a check this time. They nerfed magicians.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
So
I will get this over.
I think you do it for free when you stay in at least a flophouse level. You can do it for free in town. so it's like it drives magicians to want to go to town more, you know, have some peace and quiet and rest.
I do not have any of these checked for memory.
Okay, then I'm going to randomly check some that you have in your spellbook.
Please do. I do not want to like.
How many are
min-max
you
a
allowed
conflict
to
in the middle
have?
of it. It should just be 3, I thought. Like I can memorize 3 or memorize 1 or 2.
It's different because they're different now.
I think it's like I can memorize either 2 level 1 spells or
I think
1
that's
level 2
the.
spell.
I think you're thinking of the first edition, and they've nerfed that as well.
Crap. Dang it. Okay.
So wizards. How much level are
Hey.
you?
I'm level 4. When we're back in town again, I'll be level 5.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go to page 115. Magicians. So their memory palace starts with a capacity of 1, and then you. What was your level benefit? Hold on a sec. Needful things. Okay, so remember that you're allowed. Needful things is like on your level benefit. You now have the ability to turn scraps and random stuff into cool things that you can use for stuff.
I throw pocket sand at this guy.
Yeah, but think about like, you know, turning the
Like,
piece of branch and some things, and you like, oh, now it's a simple, a magically like enhanced grappling hook rather than like a makeshift one.
Yeah.
Or
Look,
or
I
I don't know what else. You can.
I turn this. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, so like wood, bone, fiber, metal, glass, and then you can either be simple or complex, and you can craft it into raw or natural or manufactured and refined.
Guys, we need to make a campfire and turn this worthless diamond into valuable coal.
You have a little fox that we never talked about.
What? I don't remember this. When did I get a fox?
When?
Because remember we were talking about a
What?
familiar and you wanted like a baby god, but then you just chose a fox.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. My little kitsune. Where is he?
Wait,
You're bound by
what's your name?
fate. Your familiar will act as to guide and protect you and understand simple commands, but not fully understand your language and interpret your commands to suit its personality. To gain their help in the conflict, you must assign them a point of disposition. So,
Too late now.
too late, but also he doesn't have
Yeah.
like attacking or guarding or whatever in his
Also-
nature descriptors.
Considering I have ignored them, I don't think they even want to see me right now. I have been very rude.
And you
You
choose
totally just
inhuman to
Forgot
ignore.
its existence.
Yeah, so you only have one spell prepared. It looks like because you chose basically all the little cool magical stuff rather than becoming a better magician. So you only have one spell and only one slot. So actually, it looks like you probably can't cast second level because they believe the second level takes 2 slots to your memory palace, but I'm not sure about that. That being said, I feel like sure. Let's have you know Swarm. You know all of these or most of them, right? Neurovision. You don't know
familiar with
Mystic
Swarm.
Porter. You don't know Lightness of Being. Do you know?
No,
You
those
don't
are
know
all-
Destiny Heroes. I don't even know if you know that one. I think you know these 3. And Wizard's
Yeah.
Aegis. And
Everything
Wayfire
else
Shrine.
is in a book. I do not have. Yeah.
These ones in your book. These ones you not in your book, but you can go to your mentor and scribe them back into your book. You have 1 slot in your memory palace. Wait, okay,
Man, these
how
books
does
are
the
heavy.
memory palace work? Sorry,
good.
memory. I know you're a bit caught back in casting spells. There we go. So casting spells, if they have memorized, the arcanist is removed from memory palace until the operator touches it. So your memory palace starts with is a maximum of 1, and then we'll put swarm in your memory palace. There we go.
Ah, wonderful. Okay.
So you can put 1 in. You do have a second. You do know some. You have 2 second level spells. But you don't have enough space in your memory palace. So next time you level, or like whenever you have the option to increase your memory palace, you can increase it and then have that be. I believe it's. Hold on a sec. Let me look at second level spells.
Sorry, Chris, you were about to roll, and we were exploring my memory palace right now.
Okay. Well, let's say you have bees prepared, so you can talk about your bee thing. So swarm.
Hey, Alphen, you are going to point your arrow at the guy.
As I'm waiting for him to lunge forward, and as soon as he does, I release.
I make the bees fly into his mouth,
Okay.
and then
so,
out his eyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can use your Arcanist in place and help them. Right.
Perfect. I make like a wind tunnel with the bees to guide your arrow.
I think you've done this before, but that's excellent.
I have. It's cool as hell. I mean, the other alternative is like I put the bees in his eyes, or I just make them go into orifices.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe no. I'll make him slip on the bees. He's gonna slip on the bees. I'm gonna go under his feet.
Okay. Can we roll now?
Yeah.
Did Ardor help you? I don't recall.
He hasn't said anything, so
Yeah.
Oh, you said help. Yeah.
Okay,
you have to describe. You can't just say that you're helping. You have to say how you're helping.
Yeah, you can say that during the disposition, but once you move into the combat, you have to like act essentially.
He's helping by not being
So,
racist.
I kind of got lost with the whole fox thing. What are you trying to do now?
He's
Arrow at a zombie.
shooting an arrow, yeah, basically.
Oh.
As it tried to sneak attack him, but like he instead like walked into an arrow that was pointed directly at him anyway.
I'll cartwheel to the side to try and distract him to have him look at me while he shoots his arrow.
While he slips on the bees, I put under his feet.
Yeah.
Well, I'm distracting Alfwin right now, so.
Everyone's getting distracted. No one's fighting anymore.
Except Elfwin. Go.
Alphen is very stern.
That's 2 help, it looks like. You roll the dice, or 2 successes.
That seems right.
Right?
Hold on. Hold on.
I don't think I have anything. You are bigger than it with your might of 3, I recall. So that's +1.
Hold on. Can I use my wise?
What's your wise?
I would like to say, of course.
No, which wise though?
Folly of humanity wise.
Yes. Yeah.
Terrifying undead.
That's
I'm not here for no reason. This is a treasure hunter. This fool got himself killed while trying to seek some treasure that didn't belong to him.
That is true. And because of his greed, he hungers for the living flesh, cursed eternally for his greed.
Cool, so I can reroll all my failed dice. So I'll roll 3 dice.
Spending that persona. Right? It's persona, right?
Yep, I spent it. 2 more, so it's 4 successes.
Baby.
All right, so 2 more. Feeling. Yeah. So, like, how does it help you fight it, though? I like how you used it, but how does it help you fight it?
Well, I mean, I can incorporate it into his lunge, and I realized, and I looked at like the lust for gold that's etched upon his face, and realize what has happened to him, and realize that he will go after you with ferocity and recklessness. And so that'll allow you to predict his behavior.
Perfect. I like it. I like that a lot. Next cards. Flip card. I'm maneuvering. You're maneuvering. Maneuver is independent. Oh, I was supposed to roll. Oh, I wasn't supposed to roll. Sorry. Right, because I fainted. Excellent. Excellent news. Do I have armor? Oh, 1 point of piercing or slashing. So I do absorb 1 point. My doesn't piercing and slashing weapons don't harm this creature as well. Other things. Does it happen only once or is it always? Looks like it's always. All right. So as you cartwheel, you gather. It tracks you because you like went closer to it, and it's gonna try to like grab you and like, put you in a position that where it can easily. It's just trying to try to grab you, I guess. And what do you do?
Reach out, grab you.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, you can slash at it.
You're maneuvering.
Oh,
So
I'm
you're-
maneuvering.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're trying to like get in an advantageous position somehow.
I'm gonna try and trip him because I'm a dwarf. I'm lower, closer to his legs. I'm gonna try and, like, pull his legs under him so that he falls to the ground.
Okay, I like that description.
Yep.
Can you see what I'm doing on your character? Pete?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Give me a second because I pulled it to a separate window.
Oh. I just moved it to the enemy. So it's going to be a will test.
You moved it to what?
I just changed the tab.
Oh, no, I can't. Oh, to anatomy. Okay, yeah, sure, I can see that.
Okay, so it's a will.
Okay.
I will help. I'm going to bring to the far side of you.
So it is independent, but because I'm a lazy DM, I'm going to make
Oh.
it versus, and I'm going to roll. I'm going to just put in my my 3 dice in here.
I only see 2 that I'm rolling against. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, so you're not actually rolling against it. Any successes you'll get independent. I just am a lazy DM and don't want to make a thing and get a dice on myself.
That's fine. Like, so you can just be a test where like they go through. It's the same thing, right? You
It
still
is. He doesn't mark success or fail. That's the main thing.
Yeah, well, that is the other difference. But anyway, that's fine.
I'll help too.
I will help by dashing to the far side of you, Ardor, trying to... Since I've already shot him with an arrow, I'm going to try and keep his attention on me and away from you.
Okay.
Try and draw it
I
away
like
from
this, drawing the attention back and forth. All right.
How
So
do
does-
you said you're gonna help? How do you help?
I just fill the room with bees. Or anything.
Yes.
They're just there and annoying.
Okay, you're gonna harry him with bees, further
Yeah.
driving his attention. Excellent. I like that.
Okay.
I'm gonna
All
hide
the bees
behind a
going,
statue.
Over here, over here.
You're gonna hide behind the statue. You note that it's a
That's-
superb
like a
quality. It's some sort of treasure. Yeah, there is a throne at the far end.
So shall I roll?
Yeah, that's probably fine. I don't gain any position, and you throw me to the ground or something.
Fell on his ass.
So you gain, you get to either, I guess, disarm my ragged nails. You can disarm that, or you can gain position and impede me at the same time. Your choice.
Well, I think it only makes sense that we would have gained position from that, so that's what I'm gonna do.
So you gain position, so you gain, I think, +1 die, and you impede me, getting a -2 die. Because I believe you have enough successes to do both.
3 successes.
Yeah.
I have a bad feeling about this, but
You could also spend Fate to roll at 6 to gain more, and I believe you also gain an additional +1 success because your Order of Might's larger than mine. I think that's how that works. You actually you have 4, and then you can actually bump that up to a 5, and instead gain position and disarm me or something like that. Whatever. Your choice. A little complicated.
I think 4 is plenty.
In that case, move on to the next one. It looks like, yeah, you throw me to the ground.
I can't flip my card for some reason.
Card.
yeah, knew this was gonna happen.
Damn.
It disarmed him.
So you like flip him to the ground, and he's like on the ground, and you're like gonna jump out and like whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump out of the stash and say, just stop it, and then try to get him in the back. But
you jump on him and you're trying to grab him on his back, but his like arms like bend awkwardly, like they popped out of this socket and like grab your hands, like as he's like weirdly like his arms are now facing the other way, sort of, but like unnatural, like his elbows bent the wrong way, and like grabbed your hands as you like went to go stab him, as he like tries to thrash you. Gonna give you a thrashing.
don't thrash me, sir.
He's thrashing.
I do have -2 die or 1 die or something. How does that work?
I thought it was just. Wait, I don't know anymore.
Maneuver, cancel. How do I use? What the heck? Why can't I?
Wow.
Oh, there we go.
The cards were in opposite positions.
Yeah, so I have -1 die. So I am rolling 3 dice because my ragged nails still give me a additional die. Ooh.
Oh wow.
Wait, what?
Well, D3.
Why?
Oh, 1d3. Oh, no, that's not what I want. I wanted 3d6, Kari. That was, I don't know why I rolled 1d3. I was like, there we go. 2 successes. Oh! Blah. Do you have armor?
I have a helmet.
Oh,
let me check if it's good.
You can't use a helmet. You're a thief. You're just wearing it, so it doesn't help you.
Yeah.
You take damage, and who does the other damage happen to? Elfwin, conflict leader?
It happens to me.
Okay. You don't. Your armor, if you have him, doesn't spill over to the second.
Yeah. That's what I thought. All right.
We do this again.
Let's do it.
I don't blame
yeah.
you. When I go down.
Okay.
To the zombie.
That's funny. So Corbusier has to go first, and then whoever. I guess the rest of you. Yeah, he's out. So unless you defend and come back. I don't remember what this is. Hold on a sec. There we go. Yeah. I'm going to keep my ragged nails. Equipped.
Okay. I'm ready to go.
Cool.
Flip card. I'm maneuvering. Do you? Oh, I was gonna ask you if you want to switch.
Nope.
Perfect. All right. Defending against a maneuver is a versus test. So I'm going to throw off Roman and get up and kind of get my feet under me and get into a position where I can attack one of you, any one of you with my claws. What do you do, Corbusier?
I make a giant face out of the bees to scare him.
Will it look like your face?
It'll just be my face but bigger. It's in big head mode.
Okay. That sounds I don't know. A wall of bees in the shape of a face sounds like a defend to me. Sure.
Big wall of bees. Bee time.
I will.
Anyone else?
I'm going to be rolling 3 dice, just letting you know.
Anyone
I
else?
will help. Yes.
Nice.
So this is a defend action, Corbusier, so it's going to be a will.
Gotcha. Where's my bow? And
So
it's versus, right?
the versus, and I'm rolling 3 dice. There we go.
I will. Now that I've pulled over to the side, I will grab your arm and pull you behind some cover. While you stay focused on maintaining your B wall.
B face.
It's face wall face.
Thank you. Okay, I will roll then if it's happening.
Okay. It's just Arter. Are you? Whatever.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. It's done. Done and done. 2 successes.
Oh, I want to explode the devil fate.
I think it'll do nothing. So unless you just want to spend the fate for the heck of it.
I do. I just want to level up.
Okay.
I
I want to compound this further.
You do gain 2 successes, so you get your disposition back.
Hooray! Okay.
Wait, can I come back?
You are back
After-
now.
We're back
Oh,
now, yeah.
I'm back.
You
I get up.
The bees have lifted you from the ground.
Corbusiers courageous defense has raised your spirit.
you were thrown back and you're on the ground, and the bees he's trying to thrash at them, but they're made of ether, and it distracts them long enough that you can come to your senses and
Yeah.
stand
The,
up.
the
you get-
caress touch of bees.
You get the opposite of an allergic reaction to being stung by bees.
Because they're not bees. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, so soothing, bees.
Yeah.
He's soothing bees.
I'm fainting.
I'm maneuvering.
Independent. Oh, okay.
I am going to be here. I'm just grabbing my laundry, but I will mute myself so you don't hear the machines, but I will be here.
What do you do, Elfwin?
Alright, now that I have pulled Corbusier to safety, I will climb up onto the piece of cover that I was behind and kite the undead, trying to drive him towards the staircase so that he knows he has a way to escape.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it looks like it's working, and he's moving slowly. But then, he bursts forward to try to, claw you.
Sick.
More of a diving forward. You weren't expecting him to jump for you with arms stretched out, basically superhero, like Supermaning to try claw you. Is he who does that? Nobody. that's who.
Well, Superman.
Superman would, but this thing doesn't fly, so he just lunges at you and is now on the ground, but tries to rake you on the way down.
Okay.
So I'll be rolling 3 dice, and I get +1 success.
Okay.
I will also lend a hand.
You sound all echoey.
He's in a different room.
I'm just going to the laundry room, but I'm still here.
Cool.
I don't know how to model him having +1 success.
We'll just add it.
Well, I can add a modifier for me to have -1 success. Would that functionally be the same thing?
No, because independent. Because I will just do damage.
There's
to
no
your
way for me to
damage.
add a success for you.
No,
So
I'll just remember that. It's fine.
Yeah, so we'll just add it in by hand.
Yeah. You're getting a will, and it's getting help.
Yep.
So you're trying to kite the monster and kind of like at least put it in a position where you're on the side of the, like, your group maybe is on the side of the throne.
So it
and
knows
it's
it hasn't trying to draw attention to the fact that it can escape if it so desires.
Yeah. Okay.
Get something through its thick undead skull.
I don't know that, it's going to go very well if he does escape. Like, we do plan on exploring the rest of this place.
I mean, this is a drive-off conflict, so it's a bit
Yeah.
late for that. That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah. It just dawned upon me that even if we win this conflict,
I mean, once we've beaten him once, he'll be less likely to want to fight us again, right?
true.
All right. Well, if that's all.
Who successes versus so you gain, I guess, gain position or do the thing because it's independent, and I do 2 damage to you. I take you out.
Yeah.
Do you have armor?
I do have armor.
Okay, you want to do your armor?
Let me just figure out what I want to do with my maneuver before I do that.
Okay. You can either like +2 dice or get me a -1 dice.
Sorry, I should be rolling 2 more dice. Sorry, because I have a bow.
Right. Do that.
I knew there was something I was forgetting. Okay, so
And then you get your larger, so you get a +1 success, I believe.
what, really?
Yeah, because your order of might is 3. and
Oh,
it's
order
2.
of might. Okay, all right. So +1 success. So that's 2, 3, 4 successes. All right. So I will. Hold on.
So I think you get peed for 1, gain position for 2, and disarm for 3.
Okay, you have to choose each one.
You have basically you can buy it, and you have a total of 4. You can buy any of them.
Right, so I'll have a game position twice.
You can't do the same thing twice.
Well, in that
Right.
case, I only have 4 successes, right? 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I will disarm and impede then.
Disarm and impede. Okay, so I am no longer clawing anymore. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe you like hit my like arm, and now my arms are like
Well, yeah.
slapping.
As you approach me, I do a hip toss, but your claws rake through my flesh. But I do manage to. They do like kind of like bend and snap under the pressure.
Yeah, that broke my fingers. Oh.
Actual fingers like clatter to the ground. It's like, oh, that's gross.
Yeah, they fall off. And
Yeah.
and I'm impeded, so -1. Is that?
Yes, that's correct. And I take 2, so I'm gonna roll my armor now. It's chain armor, so it absorbs. Actually, it absorbs 1 point of damage.
Oh.
So I not out.
Have you rolled yet?
Roll 1d6 to see what happens.
Oh, to see if your armor's broken.
I want to help.
Oh, he already rolled,
It's not broken.
and it's not broken.
1 to 3, it's damaged. 4 to 6, it is intact.
Perfect. All right. Ardor's turn.
Okay.
Card.
Ooh, I'm attacking.
I'm also attacking.
Ooh, let's just go through.
So it goes through. I am only using 3 dice, not 4, because my hands are all
Broken.
broken, and I'm gonna try to bat you with my I guess punch you and maybe bite you if you come close enough or something, but we'll see.
Plus, he has -1 die because
And
he's.
right now I'm rolling 2 dice only.
Just for the record, my previous check where I was maneuvering What kind of skill is that?
That was
That-
a will skill, but you don't mark advancement because it was independent.
You only mark an advancement if it's a versus test.
Or or against an obstacle that's not 0. So independent is ob 0.
Okay.
But in terms of combat, like it's easy to remember. Like a versus test, you mark advancement. Independent tests, you don't.
Yeah.
Generally.
The only independent test during a conflict that has a ob is a defend. When a defend is independent, it is ob 3. So that you can't just gain back.
At the same time, so you're not really interacting. So,
Yeah.
ob is on
So
its
you are
own.
fighting. You're rolling fighter, Ardor.
Okay.
And I'm rolling 2 dice. It's functionally independent, so you don't gain any benefit because it's going right through. But I'm just lazy DM again and using it as a versus.
Is anybody helping on this? Or
I will.
I'll help you for sure. Yeah.
I will snarl at the wound that has been given to me, and think about the dozens of humans with their puny little fingers who've ripped and torn at the elves of old. I roar with anger and push him towards the steps.
What I do is I make a duplicate of you twice, so it looks like there's 3 of you standing there, but the 2 are made of bees, and they mimic what you're doing.
what's that shinobi skill called?
I don't watch Naruto, so I don't know.
Decoy? I don't know.
All right.
I'm just in a
so
trance. So many bees. How is this possible?
Cause you got too many bees.
So I'm guessing Roland is not helping them.
Yeah.
He can't. He's afraid.
He is afraid.
Okay.
He's he's like cowering and counting the bees apparently.
All right.
So many bees.
Did you bring an extra pair of hands?
Helps him sleep.
Of course I didn't.
All right. So just 2 then for you, Sean?
It will not fit.
Yeah, I am impeded and I also don't have fingers.
Oh man.
You roll 1 success.
Gee, out of 6 dice.
Boom.
That is pathetic.
You are large though, and it's independent, so you gain an additional success. Boom. What kind of weapon are you
we
having?
should be putting that into our rolls, that we are in order of might ahead of this guy.
Yeah, you are using a slashing weapon, so I do 1 less damage. So I actually absorb that.
Do you have a wise?
I do 1 point of
Why?
damage. Do you have armor?
I have some sort of armor. Let me check.
What kind of armor do you have?
I have leather armor.
Leather armor. Do you have a helmet?
I
I don't think you do because you have a shield. So
Yeah.
I think for leather armor you have to
Roll a d6.
roll to see if you can absorb the damage.
Yep.
So try roll high, and then you absorb the damage, and you can only use that once per conflict.
3. It does not absorb the damage.
Okay, so you are damaged
No.
by 1.
Yeah.
Damage goods.
The nice thing about leather armor, though, is it doesn't get damaged in conflict, no matter what.
Yeah, that's good.
You just get a nice
Um,
patina.
So you didn't save anything today, but it's okay.
Yes. What do we do now?
Wait, do you have a wise? Then maybe
Yes,
you
you
roll
have-
all your failed dice?
So what counts as a failed? The 1?
Any of the failed dice,
Any 1 to 3 is failed.
Yeah.
but you'd have to
What?
have a
Oh, I
relevant
see.
wise.
Let me see. Yeah, I don't think either of my wises are relevant here.
Yeah, he's neither a member, and I don't think knowing about the smuggling would help you, because he's like an adventurer. If you had some sort of adventuring or treasure hunting wise, maybe, but as is, I think that'd be reaching. Boop. Perfect. Let's move on to the next.
Would using a fate or a persona point help here?
No, that's before this. The before. If you had a 6, you could re-roll the 6s, explode them. but persona is usually beforehand.
All right.
Right.
Conflict continues.
You're up.
Who's
Time
But
for
I
conflict.
don't want to be. He's just an old man. He's gonna hit me with his stumps.
and I'm and at the top of the thing, I'm equipping my next my other weapon, my unreasoning hunger. Ugh.
Hooray.
I'm hungry.
Hooray, hooray. All right.
Whoa. What was
Here we
that?
go. Ready to go.
Okay, so I'm flipping my card, so don't flip your card
Yep.
to give the option to change. I
Oh,
am
yeah, that's okay.
defending.
I will flip.
Oh.
Aren't you
Ooh.
tired of being nice?
Attack!
Oh, I'm attacking with fervor. Let's get him.
You see it in his eyes, the unreasoning hunger of
Yeah,
his
I was
flesh.
gonna give you a defend here, Roman, it's because of your daggers, but I thought since he's defending, I may as well make the most of it, try and do something.
So he's like growling, and he won't be driven off as easy based on his supernatural nature. What are you doing? You're attacking?
Yes, I'm attacking.
I will help you attack.
Wait, can I get help while afraid?
You can't
Ooh.
help, but you can be helped.
Cool. Yes. This
I
is
will
a
also
versus
help.
fight.
I have the bees pull down part of the guy's they take out a part of his pants so you can see his bum.
Okay, I don't think that helps. So you do that though. So
Yes.
I will.
Okay. Damn it.
You can't do anything else.
I will try and start firing a rapid flurry of arrows. I'm angry. I'm even angrier now that our daring maneuver didn't force this pile of flesh to flee. So I'm just firing a flurry of arrows at him.
All right.
I look to Ardor with puppy dog eyes. It doesn't work.
Apparently not.
You're not helping.
Okay.
Okay.
I will
Yeah,
use.
okay, I'll help.
Okay.
I'll help.
Thank you.
All right. So you're trying to attack.
Yeah.
What's the floor made out of here? Is it all rock or is there some dirt?
Why are you gonna steal it?
Mostly like flagstone, but there's probably some dirt.
Okay, I want to try and throw some dirt at his face to blind him, to help, give Roman the edge.
Sure.
Okay. Wait a sec.
So you're trying. Then again, this is in the bounds of a drive-off conflict. Attacks like trying to drive him away and physical force.
Yeah, it's good. I'll just go hard. I'll use a trait for myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna use kind. I really just want to put this guy out of his misery. He seems like he's in pain. I feel like he'd be better off, dead. Alright, I'm gonna try to go for the kill here. I don't know if that's working.
No, but
Doesn't really matter.
I'll say you're no longer pulling your punches because it dawns on you that this thing isn't human anymore.
Yeah, and then I guess I'll spend a persona point. just for an extra dice.
Okay. Yeah. Did we ever show you the art, like, Matthias, that, like, chart I made about how you can spend the dice and all that?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. After this roll, we'll...
Sean, how many dice is he rolling? It's versus
It's versus. I'm rolling 4 dice.
4 dice. Okay.
Yeah. My
Um,
unreasonable hunger gives me an extra dice on defend. I will not be driven away that easy.
I'm rolling 8 dice. Kind 1 persona point and 3 help dice plus 5 or plus 3 fighter.
Okay. Average. It looks like I'm rolling average
Yeah.
2, and you're
Should
rolling
be
average. You should. If everything's average, you guys will win the conflict. Yep. By a lot.
Woo!
Okay. So I'm done.
But we are also
This
pretty
is a minor compromise, looks like.
Inner compromise. All right. Let's. So now it's my favorite part of conflicts: the compromise.
I've got a potential compromise.
What well,
Well, you can go first if you want, but I've got a pretty good one.
Because I'm take turns helping your team. Wises using weapons. Where's the compromise? Win, lose, tie. Winning conflict, losing compromise. Minor. Losing side may ask for a small part of the goal or something related to. The loser is angered, exhausted, injured. The winner in ways appropriate to the compromise. Losers defeated, but they flee, or they're caught, but they stand and fight. Obviously, I'm just driven away and I skulk in the shadows. That's probably just a given. And did I reduce to anyone to 0?
2 of
Nope.
us.
No, I've...
Not currently, though.
Okay, so I feel like injuring you would be probably too harsh then. I would say exhausting those people.
I'd be angry instead because I was role-playing being angry.
Yeah, can I also be angry? Because I didn't want to do it, but I did it.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right. Compromise achieved.
We've reached an accord. You drove him away, and I believe because you won a drive-off conflict, you get to roll on the improvised treasure table.
Sick.
He's no longer here, and I'm not just gonna place him randomly in the dungeons, but on a fail, I'm just gonna place him on kind of like the twist table of the dungeon, so that on a fail, I might, and if I feel it's appropriate, he'll come in and interrupt you guys and attack you.
Cool.
Because fails spiral, and I either let up the gas but give you a condition, which ultimately is bad for you, or I can twist into further trouble, and so I'm just gonna put him in the twist table.
Sounds good.
All right, so you guys are angry.
So, what am I rolling for this
Oh yeah,
table?
Table, treasure. It's the loot table. I believe it is the loot table 1. But let me see. I think it's in the Scholar's Guide at the bottom.
Page 152.
It's probably 3d6, but let me see. Loot from foes, looting from traps. Yeah, roll. He's might 2. Roll once on loot table 2 for every 2 creatures. Wait, what? Roll once on the loot table for every 2 creatures. For each creature. Roll once. Loot from twist encounters, loots from conflict. Capture or kill, or drive away. They cut their trash, otherwise they run away. For every 2, there wasn't 2. but I like loot, so it's now 2.
I mean, presumably.
Is there
I don't know.
treasure table 1? Is it get better? I think it gets better. So let's do on 1 then. Or let me look at the between. Yeah, on 1. It's a bit worse. So
Yeah.
it wasn't quite
This
2.
guy has nobody, so I will roll 2d6.
Okay.
8.
8. Stuff.
Ooh.
Hey, stuff.
3d6.
Yes.
3d6.
good.
3d6. 10.
N. Worthless coins of unknown provenance.
Yes.
Yes, worthless coin.
You can start coin collection.
Excellent. So that's a turn to fight.
Well,
them.
I'll stash them away anyway.
I'll
Yeah.
say there's it's probably pack 1, and
Okay.
they're like, yeah, they're like weirdly like bronze and like tin maybe, and they're like, what kind of coins
How
are
long-
these?
Down here.
Huh?
No, I wonder to myself, like, how long has this guy been down here?
Yeah, so this room has like a small table. There is 4 little metallic statues, steel, and there is a kind of like crude throne.
All right. I'm looking out for treasure, so anything that's valuable,
Yeah. Okay. Well, first off, the statues are
I was
probably
gonna say the statues
valuable.
themselves look valuable enough to me.
Valuable. But I am going to make you roll because you're checking every nook and cranny, if I recall.
Yep. And it is, I don't know, I might be able to use my wise here.
Well, so okay, so the best thing when you want to consider when you have a wise that you'd consider using on a roll, basically how it works is
Oh wait. Because you're making a roll, let us look at the Google Doc thing that I made. I'm just gonna open this up in a new tab. Window. So you can click on the top thing. So go to the Google Drive. And I believe Google Drive. And I made a cool little.
How do I get to the Google Drives?
It should be the top of the journal section.
Yeah, it says Google Drive and doc handouts.
Yeah. Oh wait. It might be the first edition. So let me see if I have it in the second edition. I'll change it over if it's not.
oh yeah, it's not in there.
Oh,
Torchbearer.
To be fair, it is in the Dungeoneer's Guide as well. If you have the PDF of the Dungeoneer's,
I
Guide.
do
It's on page
too.
97.
I do have it.
one. And then 1 sec, down 1. There we go. Move. There we go. It's moved. It's in there now. So
Right.
So, wait, how do I get there now? It just shows me like a picture of a scroll.
so
There.
you click the doc handouts section.
Just scroll
So you
down
scroll
in the
down,
window.
There
Oh,
is
yeah.
you just click the Google Drive. Oh, the old link should go to the first edition. But,
Doesn't I checked?
All right. Sure.
but I moved it into
roll
the
flow chart?
second edition, and there's a flow chart. Yeah.
Yeah. The flowchart's helpful.
So I need a little flow chart. It's like if you have the skill, and it tells you kind of where the things are. So whenever you're rolling, you can reference that document. So it's like if you have this skill, if you don't, then it's like you have a choice between learning it or using your nature. You could double tap nature and by spending persona and roll twice your nature, but you're always taxed if it's outside your. Or I think you're just always taxed. I can't remember. I don't know.
So which skill am I rolling for here?
So you're rolling scout.
or sapper.
You're rolling
Oh,
scout because
Scout.
you're trying to find
Okay.
stuff.
All right.
And
so
what
I
you're
have
trying to
the
find,
skill.
hold on a sec. Do you have it or don't?
I do have scout.
Okay, so scout.
Oh wait, scout. Yeah, I do have scout.
Okay, scout. I'm just looking for the reference. Scout. There we go. I'll say. Say it's small. And I'll say location. Well, describe where you're looking first. Where in this room are you looking?
Well, I am.
I know you're looking everywhere, but like with your description, I will like if you're looking closer or farther away, with your description, I will like.
All right.
That's how
So
I'll
give me a quick recap of the room. What's this thing on the left of the unicorn?
It's a table.
Oh,
Kind of
okay.
like it's like a wooden table, just like sort of furniture.
All right. I'll check the table for hidden compartments. I'll look under the statues to see if the pedestals have any hidden areas underneath them or within them. I'll look around the throne. I'll check for hidden compartments in the throne. See if someone once sat there and had some special area in the throne and under the throne. What's the thing to the right of the throne?
That's where the monster was standing.
Oh, okay. And I'll look around, especially where the monster was standing, in case the monster was, safeguarding some area. And then once I'm done with that, I'll check around all of the walls to see if there's any loose stones that might come out and be hiding stuff behind them.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna say you do find something, but we'll roll to see if you find something even cooler. Because it's a good idea. You've managed to hit on a good idea of one of the things. But there is some other things. So let's roll. It'll be odd 4.
Wait, can I aid him?
You can aid him, I think.
But
what's your?
I know I'm.
You can aid with-
I'm afraid. No, I'm afraid, but it doesn't count as help, right?
Oh, it doesn't count as help. You can always aid in an instinct. But I was thinking you could help because you have.
Actually, no. You're angry, so you can't use your wisest. I thought.
Yeah, it says no beneficial. No why? Oh, it says no wisest. Oh, okay.
You're angry, so you can't use your
I
wisest.
try helping, I guess, but
You are
it's
hangry.
looking wrong.
You're just getting angry at him.
So it's
Are you just heckling him?
It
Obstacle.
sucks.
Obstacle 4.
Yeah. Obstacle.
That's gonna be impossible because my scout is 2.
I'll
Time to use the
ways.
trait against yourself, then.
So, well, so I had you said I had a modifier from good idea.
No, you find something, but that's besides the point.
All right, so I guess if I'm gonna fail, I may as well fail with a trait.
Exactly.
So, I am born of earth and stone, and I am looking around at stone, so I might get a little distracted, admiring, the skill that went into crafting this whole room.
You're just a stone nerd.
I am, I'm a dwarf. I grew up in caves. And
You're gonna take pictures of these and share these on your dwarf Reddit. Be like, look at this.
That's right. It's called cave porn. And,
Amateur granite mature.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's a loud laugh. That's so funny. Yeah, you
All
can.
right.
I like that. So you can use a trait against yourself, boop, and you
Okay.
earn a check. Click. Roll your
So I'm
thing.
gonna roll.
0. Yeah, I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna let you find it also, because that was a lot of searching you described. You spend a lot of time searching.
Well,
You're hungry again. Oh, darn it.
All right.
But yeah, you find like, so what you find with just like looking is that there is a hidden compartment in the like the, it's not like the best like done like throne, but it's solid and good, and you're like rubbing it and you're like feeling the stone underneath your like fingers, and then like, you know, as you're admiring it absently, your stomach grumbles, but you like you manage to like find a seam, and like it like clicks, and there's a little hatch that opens, and you find like a stone, or not a stone, but like a gold goblet of some kind. I don't know. Let me look at the treasure. I didn't like put treasure in here, so I'm just kind of winging the treasure. I have a good idea of what stuff I want, but I want it to also just be easy treasure from the list of things I can put in there. It's not magic. It's not a potion. It's not cursed. It might just be pack 1 and magic, and I'll just do whatever. It's not jewelry. Stuff. It's not stuff. I'll just make it up then. Yeah, it's just a gold cup. It'll be pack 1.
All right. Like made it of gold. Nice.
Yeah.
I like shiny things. I look around to see if anybody else saw me find it. Precious.
I mean, you weren't exactly being subtle about what you were doing.
Yeah,
So,
you're probably like going from place to place searching, and then you're like, you know, you find it and you're like, oh, it's gold. And then additionally, you in your description, you were like saying that you went over to where it was, and you're like running your hands along the walls. There was a hidden compartment with a sack of precious stones. Pack 1.
I like the idea of Aldor. Once he finds it, he just screams, "No one will ever know!"
A pouch of precious stones behind the wall, perhaps drawing this cursed treasure hunter to stare at it from beyond the grave. It hungers for it.
Too bad we didn't find any treasure around here, huh?
Who cares?
Okay, you're so angry. That's hilarious. So good, so good. That was an instinct, so it didn't trigger the grind, but you're hungry and
Roman,
thirsty.
are you okay?
And yeah, each of these.
So where are we gonna put all this stuff? Because I don't really have a lot of room.
Yeah, and the statues themselves are also like worth stuff, but they're very heavy.
Like, how much space do you guys have?
0.
I turn out my pockets, revealing nothing.
I have a golden tile in my pocket and nothing else.
I've got space. I can take some stuff.
I'm full up too.
Guys,
Damn it! Then I have to trust
treasure is
the
more
elf.
important than whatever random garbage you have.
I have a ring and gem still. We have to sell.
Okay, well, that you can keep.
Don't you have an empty sack,
Me?
Alfwin?
No, because the altar is in it, which is I left behind.
Right, the altar thing is in it. All right.
I don't have that currently, but I do have 2 spaces in my backpack where my rope would be. And also keep in mind, we can lug things around even if we don't have the space for them. Technically,
Wait, I actually have a large sack, but I think there's nothing in it.
That is inappropriate. Don't talk about that.
Where's your Raj sack?
It's in my hands, but
Oh.
it's empty.
Oh,
Roman,
okay.
why?
You probably threw it on the ground. And
Yeah.
The dagger, yeah.
Well,
Okay.
why don't we use
Well, I mean,
Roman's
yeah.
sack?
Yeah, I can carry the sack.
all right. Well then, we can put some stuff in the sack.
Okay.
Stick it in.
Let's get Roman's sack working.
I don't know how to put the sack though. Like, there's no option.
Yeah, Roman, tell us about your
Before
big
we
sack.
start doing stuff though, and maybe making more checks, I'm gonna trigger my instinct here to try and refill us on some water.
Okay.
It's gonna be
Excellent. I'm just gonna tell you how big those
Statues are?
statues are.
I do want to know because we should definitely lug those things out of here if we can.
Pack or carried 4.
Pack or carried 4. Sick.
I'm just using the objet d'art from first edition.
Uji da.
Objet
Oh.
d'art.
I got it. I know how to add the sack. I could carry 6 more.
Why? Oh, because the sack. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, requires
What?
2 large hands to carry or pack 1 when empty. Oh. Wait,
So you can carry it in one hand or whatever.
I've
Fold
been
it up.
I've been cheating. I've been carrying this large sack in my hands,
Mhm.
but it requires 1 pack.
You can carry a sack in your hands.
Yeah. Presumably, when you drew your weapons, I could have been like looked at your character sheet and been like, "Oh, you actually put that on the ground. It's
Okay.
gone as
Yeah, well,
compromise."
that's the thing. Like, this is always if you're carrying something in your hands, like, or if you take your backpack off in a fight, like in a twist, Sean could just be like, "Oh, it gets damaged," or "Oh, it gets stolen," or "Oh, it gets blown away." You know, that's always a risk,
Mhm.
but it's not cheating.
All right, so yeah, we could stick a statue in
Because
the
because
large sack.
if you have something like that, it's exposed to risk. You know, so.
So are you who? So who's doing what?
Yeah, well, first things first, I want to trigger my instinct because the grind's about to tick over, so I would like us
Okay.
to have some water, and I don't want to have to make that test if we're all hungry and thirsty.
Okay. Survivalist? Potable water? Let's see what the ob is. Survivalist. Okay, got it.
Portable. water.
The ob is 1. Yeah, I'll say it's ob 1. I was going to evil GM factor, but I decided against it because you're downhill inside a wet cave. That's,
Seems like
Ah.
the kind of place that would be pretty damp.
yeah, it's kind of
Pretty
like,
dank, if you will.
yeah.
Well,
There's,
Succeed.
I'll say there's enough for like 4 portions of water in like one of the corners here. It's
Hungry
pools.
/ thirsty.
You taste it and it doesn't. It tastes a little salty, but definitely it's just like the kind of minerals, not like salt water.
Hopefully so. Got it. Okay. Arter, were you hungry / thirsty? That was
was for a
yes.
bit.
That was the down. That are you not
yeah,
right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
am again.
he is
yes,
right.
yes.
Okay. Well, you drink 1 draft of this water if you want. I mean, don't let me tell you what to do, and then we'll put the rest in. And then we'll put the rest in a Roman.
Smooth. Subtle.
All
Like,
right.
I like mumble through that like pretender, just to, as if I'm trying to just spit it out, but I wanted to keep going with my sentence. And then we'll put the rest in Roman's jug. Look, man, he's not gonna not drink water to spite me. Come on.
You know what? I feel like
Arter
he would.
thinks really hard about it.
Arter,
Alright.
don't
It's
be
on
an
the
idiot.
line. It's on the line for Arter.
All right,
Arter,
all right.
drink the water.
I'll drink the water.
Do it, bitch.
And we'll put the rest in Roman's jug. So now it's full.
All right, I'm filling it up.
Now let's think about getting these statues out of here.
So Roman said that he can he can put
carry 1.
in the sack.
Oh, just 1 is pack 4?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
These things are big. They're they're statues of monsters that are like
What I can do,
like very well metalworkly wrought. Definitely
oh man,
someone put some time into it.
What are they statues of?
Like different monsters. Like maybe one is like what looks like maybe like a kraken. The other is like maybe like a cyclops. The other
Okay.
is I don't know, like
Yeah, there's a caricature of an unpopular political.
what I
figure.
can do, Roman, so you put the you're gonna put it in the sack, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and I will also put the worthless coins we found earlier and my extra flasks of lamp oil in that sack to top it up, and then I'll put one of the statues in my backpack.
Wait. Can I use my shrewd appraisal wise to figure out what's worth more so that we can know what to take?
You have to make a check about the statues to appraise them. I don't know if that's even what skill that would be.
It's one of my wisest. I
Yeah,
also
but
have.
you can't use a wise to like make a check kind of thing. It's
Mhm.
something you use to like modify a check that you've already made, or help someone
Alright.
else out with a check that they're making.
Definitely
What
the
kind
the,
of
the
skill would
pouch
it be?
in the hidden compartment was worth a lot.
Yeah, you can just ask him if you know something.
And
Wait, Chris, is your flask scroll 2 out of 2?
Yeah, it's full.
Okay.
There's
I'll
also the
leave it in my
goblet.
inventory for now, and if it becomes relevant, we'll switch it.
the goblet is worth probably honestly like I'd say the goblet's worth its weight, and like the gems are definitely worth their definitely overpriced on the amount they take up, and these might be worth their weight. They might be a little bit worth more, they might be worth less. If you haggle well, they could definitely be worth a bit more.
The statues. So,
I mean-
really, we want to take it all. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, we can fit me. Roman's got one. I've got one in my backpack. So
Let me just see if I can dump something here. We've got a bunch of wine that we might use up tonight for the grind.
I wouldn't get rid of those.
We still have the jug.
I have oil.
I mean,
Wait, did you find enough water for just the jug
And one other use, and then
and one other use? Okay.
Arder drank it, I believe.
Man, there's very little
Okay.
space. How do you
Well,
guys
that's
have
fine.
so much space?
No. I was just looking and just to see, and nobody else really has any space. So we'll just have to make some laborer tests to lug these things out of here.
Yeah.
So that's I can do that.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to get down that little.
Oh, it'll be easy.
What?
Yeah, we'll just drop
Oh,
them.
yeah.
We'll lower them.
Gotcha.
You know,
Yeah,
slowly.
we'll just drop these massive statues.
We we have that. We have those things. It shouldn't be that hard to get them down. Whatever. If they get a little chips, whatever. They're still made of valuable metal.
We can make we can put our backpacks at the bottom just to kind of absorb the blow.
Cross that bridge when we come to it. We got to get them over there first.
What culture do these statues belong to?
They're definitely Dwarven made.
Anyone specific? Maybe we can hawk this at a church. I'll pay anything.
They're of monsters.
You can have monsters in a church. Like, what are most angels if not monsters?
Yeah, but they're not like of anyone specific. There's like different monsters.
I'm
They're
taking
just-
the Cyclops one.
Not. All right. Well, yeah. Can how does this work, Sean? If we want to can we all four of us can one of us make a laborer test to lug the last two, but have it be that we're all doing it, or how does that really work for laborer? I don't remember. I can look it up, I guess.
Well, these are small statues, but if you want to lug both of them, I'll say you'll have to use the large statue. But yeah,
Right.
I'll say yes. I kind of think we want to lug both of them, so we're gonna lug both of them. Who wants to lug them?
I'm training up laborer, so I'll do it.
I have one laborer. I could help. No, I can't help. Frick!
This is intense, and we're gonna lug them, and the distance we're gonna go, I think.
Wait, wait before that, could we just end? Because it's already like 8:30.
Yes, we will end.
We will finish the saga of the statues next time.
I will be preparing to plug statues out.
Statue time.
That's just a little note for myself. Okay, ending the session. Boom. Congratulations, guys! You've ended the session. No, so dumb.
Wow, we did it, guys.
Well,
We made it all the way from the bottom of the well to the top of the well, and then the bottom monster.
All's well that ends well.
It's not a well, though.
That
It's a
shit-
smuggler's trap door.
I'm trying to do the grimace thing.
The
Guys.
gallows humor. No, we're.
I've been trying to do it all day.
I was gonna reward Roman, but he said he didn't say it in character. He said it as out of
Somebody
character.
did say it, but we'll get to that when we come to it.
Yeah, yeah. So who wants to do their belief instance goals to get rewarded?
Well, let's do Roman since he's.
Sure, yeah. Belief, everyone deserves help. I tried to help that guy, and I also tried helping Ardor, and the team. Try to be more a cohesive team.
You just got too scared and stopped being able to help.
Yeah.
I think that when you use that trait against yourself, you're checking for traps. That really exemplified that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say definitely you get your fate for your belief.
True. Creed, the rich and powerful deserve nothing from me. Nope. Goal, get some swanky treasure. Hell yeah, we did. Instinct, always search the secrets. I failed and I passed.
Okay. Yeah, you get
So you can say,
you get a fate for your instinct. Your goal is a persona, and your belief was a fate.
Cool.
Nice.
all right, I'll go. Belief, I'll oppose those acts against nature at every turn. Didn't come up today. My creed didn't come up either. My goal, get the elves to help clean the forest. Not really. I wasn't really doing that today. I should probably have thought about changing that, but whatever. My instinct, always search for water. I succeeded.
Excellent. You get
A fate.
a fate for that.
I suppose I can go next. So my belief, I will never trust an elf. Did not really come up today.
I think several times you were like,
Yeah,
the-
several times.
The thing is like by not helping, you don't have to make a roll
Yeah.
for it, but like doing an action, which is like I'm not gonna help Elfwin, even though I can, is definitely, I think what in line with that belief.
All right, if
So,
that counts, then for sure, yeah.
yeah, you get a fate.
Okay.
Uh,
Then find and kill Clafland. Unfortunately, no.
Yeah.
And when the cave, always search every nook and cranny. Definitely did that.
yeah, you
That's my
did.
instinct.
I think you did that twice, and I think once you succeeded, or did I?
Yep.
Yeah, I think once you succeeded to like get some survivalist stuff or something. I don't know. I'll count it. You've done some stuff, and I awarded you and helped the group. So you get a fate, and so you get 2 fate in total.
Right.
Corbusier.
All right. My belief is anything worth doing is worth doing in style. I don't think I did anything outwardly stylish other than in combat. I did
B
stuff.
face.
Yeah, B stuff.
My
Face
creed
B.
charity. Creed. My charity is always in style. Charity is always in style. Haven't been charitable today. If anything, I was yelling at you a lot, Aldor. Stop being a jerk.
And
my
you
goal,
dropped
find-
me.
That was to teach you,
You
about
dropped
trust.
me.
Yeah, just like you drop Elfwin.
I
and
think
you
I'm gonna
need
have
help.
PTSD from that.
I think
poor
you're
dwarf.
making words up because this is fantasy. What is PTSD? we have cannon shock. It's what is this?
What do we have? Cannon shock. We have dragon shock. Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Post treasonous stress disorder.
All right. Okay. Get that certified by a Faerun doctor or something. I don't know. Goal: find better alchemy tools. I did not. We're in a cave. And instinct: when in camp, practice alchemy. We've not been in camp yet.
Okay. I'd give you a fate for some of your descriptions. You're very stylish during the fight. A couple of times.
Although I did not farm checks as I sent it out to do today. It's a failure on me as a player.
That's fine. You didn't do a lot of independent rolls, so that's okay.
Every session,
Yeah.
Excellent. Just reminding Ardor because he has a bunch. If you spend 3 fate and 3 persona, you'll level when you hit the town. And you can kind of read how to use it. If you help someone and spend a fate, you can mark advancement to learn on the skill you helped with. to spend checks a bit faster and maybe a bit more efficient than popping a 6 when you don't need to. Other than that, now we do group awards, MVP, team worker, and the gallows humor reward. So we'll start with team worker. I kind of want to give it to either. I kind of want to give. Actually, I'll do both team worker and MVP.
Okay. MVP, I want to nominate Roman. I think
MVP
because he's in a big role to like finish off the conflict.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
But I was knocked out though.
Yeah,
And
but
I
you came back.
with things help.
I mean,
Armor help.
the MVP is all about the big role, right? And that was the only one that springs to mind. But if somebody else has another option,
Armor did get us up that little hill, which is nice.
that might be
Yeah.
right. I feel like we'll give it to him. I feel like that might be
Fair enough.
that might be right skill, right time kind of thing with team worker, though.
that's what I was thinking. Like, I was gonna say he would get team worker because he's kind of been like the de facto kind of group leader, kind of pulling us through these things and finding treasure
That's
and
true,
doing a
actually.
little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's do that. So Persona to Ardor and Persona to Roman. Now,
Cool.
gallows humor.
Now
Ardor
this
did
is
say
Ardor.
it.
Oh.
Did say that in character, and I feel like that with that little exchange was funny enough to when I was like, do you say this in character? I was trying to like check in at that time whether or not it was worthy of gallows humor. So Ardor, you do in fact gain a fate for being funny when facing certain doom.
I mean, it wasn't the first, but still,
Huh?
it fits.
Yeah, it was a very dangerous thing to say at the time. So
You might have stabbed you. Like, how dare you speak to me in that way? Anyway,
it didn't understand, but it knew that it became aware of your presence and hungered for your flesh. So
I was talking about the earring thing.
oh, that too. Both of those things. I like when he's like, "This thing deserves my axe." I was like, "That's hilarious."
Oh, okay.
And I was
No,
like,
I was talking about the earring thing when
Oh.
Roman almost got himself impaled, and he was like, "Oh, I almost got a new ear piercing there."
"Okay, yeah, both of the things deserve it, I think, but you only get one, so you only get one fate."
Fair enough.
Very excellent.
Thank you.
That being said, adieu. But we have to name our session, and we'll talk a quick second about what we're gonna do next time. What do we name it?
Stoned.
Right.
Statuesque. Spelunking.
Feeling down.
Ooh, down
Man.
cave.
I don't know. Spelunking is like we're on the right track, but it's a little kind of bland.
Yeah, I'm just throwing words out there.
No. I agree. That's the way you got to do it.
Smugglers Lair, Part 1.
Part
Smugglers.
1. Like this is like the 2-part mid-season episode that's extra long.
Well, I mean, we're not done exploring the whole place, so
We like leave right away next time. I guess that we have to like explore it further now if we name it that.
well, yeah.
Smugglers.
We just
statue
immediately
shell.
leave.
My instinct is
I
to
almost want to do it just because of the sheer balls of calling it that.
my
No, don't even
instinct
have a part 2.
my instinct was search every nook and cranny. We haven't searched every nook and cranny, so I
Cave
have
and
to
cranny. Boom.
Yeah, I mean, that's good. You could just call it Nook and Cranny. But I like Smugglers Lair Part 1. Let's do
it.
a certain like if whoever looks at it, it's gonna look for Part 2, but it doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist. We left
Right.
that place.
see.
The beginning of the session 2.
Let's make it like stat like part like 13.
Smugglers
idea,
Lair
yeah.
Part 1. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Next session, what do you guys definitely play camp or camping before, because you have a bunch of checks you could do to not only recover but to do some other things.
Yeah, I'm assuming we're just gonna go back, sell the stuff, then come back, right? Because we have no space to pick up more treasure.
That's true.
Could always just
You can dump some of it with your horses and then come back in. Is another
Yeah.
option.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
I was
But
thinking we were.
you don't have guards or anything either, so that's
someone would come in and steal the treasure. That doesn't.
We
sound
should
very
get a
good.
hireling next time we go into a dungeon to look after our treasure.
yeah.
They
Guard-
might betray us. They better not
That's
be an
true,
elf.
but if they betray us, we can steal their skin off. So
That's true.
Oh,
So
you agreed on something for the first time.
I would.
what? Death to trade? Death to trade? Yeah, it's not a hard thing to agree on.
Yeah, we could probably go sell some of this stuff and come back and explore the rest of this ruin.
Yeah. So probably
Yeah, we can always do that. Like we've done that before in dungeons. Like when we found a decent cache, we
Just
And-
mapped everything out, right?
Yeah, you mapped everything, right? Up to that.
well up to the we should map like in the dungeon itself where we've been as well. So
Yeah,
that's
so you-
probably easier, but next time.
Yeah.
yeah. Perfect. Right, I have an idea. I might prep a little bit of the town because I feel like camping and town, and that might actually be the session if since you have a lot of gold and stuff. But
How far away are we from the elf town?
Super close.
One of the nice things
Instantly.
about this game is that you kind of abstract all that stuff away.
probably a
And it's
day
all-
and a half. But as soon as you get on that the black dotted line, you instantly can travel there because I believe you've mapped it. If we go to
Have
the
we?
other,
All right.
or maybe not. Let me
I actually
look.
don't think we have yet.
Then maybe we can.
Nope.
No,
Chill
you
by-
did not. You did not map it. But you can instantly travel from that black dotted line to Clifton if you want to sell stuff at Clifton, or you can go camp way back at your original camp in the Village Green Preservation Society camp.
Where?
in the old
Oh yeah,
market.
that's right. Outside the
In the old
Goblin
market
Hall now.
square. Oh no, right here.
Oh right. Of course. Yeah, that's true. We can go there.
Where you have a rain catcher that has been ruined in the old apartments.
We should bring Crowthorn back. I think that would be a fun long-term goal for this campaign. We do have the deed. We technically are in possession of it. And possession is 9/10 of the law, as they say.
Yeah.
What's the other 10?
The actual law.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks for playing. Cool. I'm looking forward to next session. As always, I feel like as we play and as we end, I'm like, oh, I just want to play again. This next session starts now. But that, of course, cannot happen. All right.
All right,
Bye,
see you.
viewers. Where's my thing?